Hi. We're on the radio and the video. Ho ho. 6 o'clock in the morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. You know, I've just decided that I think we're just going to act like it's Friday for the rest of the week.
All right, I like that.
Yeah. Yesterday was Friday-ish type vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You might carry those over because the rest of work and just life tries to turn every day into a Tuesday. I refuse to let that happen.
Yeah.
I also
suck.
I also think what we should start doing, and maybe more people can start doing this too, and you have that Friday vibe, and then when everybody else in your office tries to make it Tuesday, act like you would if you were drunk. Like just the things that you would say and do, just act that way.
Throw them off.
Yeah, just throw them off the scent, and then they won't know what to do.
They won't.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I often find they give you that Tuesday vibe specifically because they trick you into doing stuff for them. But if you just don't do it, then they're stuck.
Yeah.
And they have to do
what
it
themselves.
themselves.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Make me?
Uh-huh.
Make me.
Hit him with that.
You ain't going to keep me down. Work people, family life, children. Oh, children. Let me tell you something. I mean, I love my kids. They're great. I mean, and you know me, I'm sarcastic and I might cut you down from time to time and cold and whatever. But if I start getting real deep and start thinking about the children, I get that tear that comes
you get
down.
emotional.
Yeah, oh yeah,
They're
absolutely.
babies.
And but then there's other times where my son yesterday, pure evil.
What?
I mean, I don't know. Satan himself might have entered this kid for 30 seconds, and I couldn't believe it. And now here I am with the after effects of it. Let me explain.
You sound like you're in disbelief.
I was just in shock.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was as if, again, like he was possessed, and he passed the curse on to me, is what he did. So I take him yesterday because it is my daughter's ballet class parent day.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife couldn't make it because she was working, and she's going to she's got 2 different dance classes. She got another one. My wife's taking the other one, and it's actually longer. So she's taking the bullet on that one. So I take my son, because I have nothing else. I can't dump him anywhere else.
Right.
So he comes with me to 1 hour of ballet, which for a 5-year-old, that's a lot to ask. I understand. But he was being decent for the most part, sitting in his chair, because I'm not going to be that dad that like sits in there with an iPad that's distracting to everybody else. So you're going to sit there, you're going to watch ballet for an hour. And we're doing that, and it's about 45 minutes in, and he's all fidgety and whatever. And he starts getting fidgety, and what I don't want is him to poke the person sitting next to him or like push his chair
Disturb
back.
them.
And he sort of does this thing where both of those things start to happen. And so I lean over and I try to like grab him. I'm like, hey, you got to move your feet and move your chair. And he turns to me as I lean in to tell him this stuff, and he goes, and
Zack!
It went in my mouth. It went in my mouth. He coughed in my mouth.
He did. So where you going? What'd you do?
And it was,
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I'm telling you, it was the thick, heavy cough. It was as if I felt the germs land in my mouth.
Well,
like
you did.
I could almost see them. Like that's
That's so gross.
And I was in shock. I mean, it was like that part in the Green Mile when you see all the little fleckitudes come out of the guy's mouth.
You took all the flies.
I did. I took all the flies of sadness from him.
Gosh.
And I was in shock. I mean, what can I do? I'm
What
in
did
a
you
classy
do?
ballet class. And I look at him, and he gives me this look that was sort of, yeah, I just did that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Very nonchalant, just kind of looked at me. And I thought, you just coughed evil into my mouth.
He did.
Immediately, I started to feel like I had a sore throat.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yep.
He gave you his sickness.
He did. I
now
told
you're
you.
sick, and he's
And
not.
it was
like the Green
instant.
Mile,
And I'm
just
telling
like
this
it.
morning, I have a sore throat. Like this is not psychological anymore. I had to stop. I got
He
cough
did that to
drops.
you.
Yeah. And he actually passed it. He reverse Green Miled me and threw it into my mouth.
Oh my gosh, kids know how to get under your skin.
Kids are gross.
I told you with Hendrix, he coughed on my food, and it made me so upset I coughed on his food. And it was wrong, but it was like it's eye for an eye. I want him to understand that. You coughed on my sandwich, I walk over, I coughed on your sandwich.
Did he learn his lesson?
Yeah, he learned.
I guess.
He did
Now
not
today-
like
Until the next time.
Today, Zach, you got a cough in your son's mouth. You got a cough in his ear or something.
Because then I
Gotta
got
get
to
him
deal
back.
with a sick kid. I don't want
You
to.
don't want
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
I don't
How about
want
you
to
just
deal with it.
drink hot coffee and then just go, into his
yeah,
eyes and dry his eyes out.
Hot coffee breath.
Give him like a
Dry
long day, just coffee, dry mouth. Come home and, hey, dude, how are you?
You go, I love you, and dry his
Dad,
eyes
why are you
out.
doing this to me? Because you coughed in my mouth,
That's
you
what happened.
gross little kid.
I couldn't believe it.
I can't believe it,
Could
man.
not believe it.
Ooh.
That's awful.
I mean, I am. You think I'm exaggerating? Probably am a little bit, but I felt it. I
see
really
it.
did. It was hot air that landed
Right
into
there.
my mouth.
Maybe like very, very, very tiny specks of
my
saliva.
God.
He knew
too.
it.
And
He
my
knew
lower
it.
lip was open like a cash register. It was just, and it all landed right in there.
You were begging for it.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
God.
You know what I was thinking about? It was almost like, was it Anchorman when at the end scene where the guy's trying to take his soul? You know what I'm talking about?
I think
yes,
so.
when they had the fight
Barely.
scene with all the reporters, and he's like, "Oh, you're taking my soul." But
yeah.
but he's kind of,
Yeah.
he was.
That's what it was.
Oh my gosh,
that
I
was
can't
took
believe
his
that
soul.
happened to you.
Oh my God, that was my day yesterday. And here I am this morning.
And
You
your
made
throat
it.
does hurt.
It does. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all phlegmy and stuff. I
Oh.
had to take a little medication and everything. My eyes are just sort of, you know.
Oh man.
You need some eye drops?
No.
He was like, "We're gonna make the day worse."
You need a fat cat to hold to feel better?
Oh, no!
Yeah, catch
I'm
it all
fine.
on YouTube. Go to the Morning Thang YouTube channel and watch a grown black man freak out over a little
man.
cat.
Yeah, that was
Fantastic.
good.
Love
Oh,
it, love it.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
It
that's a
happened.
day.
So that was your
Wow.
mini anger diary. There's a
Wow.
full one at 7:15, and we got a bunch of other stuff today. We actually have someone who's a YouTube superstar coming
Yeah.
in here at 8:15. The woman's got like 50 million views or something
Oh.
like that.
Sweet.
And she's part of a tour at the Berglund Center tonight. Postmodern Jukebox is the band. She will play the Google game. Don't forget those Kevin Hart tickets. Go to our Facebook page. We will announce that winner
Man.
tomorrow. Hot list rolls next.
Did you see it? There was a nude photo, a picture of a K92 artist circulating online. I'll tell you who and what happened. And Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, they helped a brother out in a major way. I'll tell you what they did next in the hot list.
What's going on in your world? Text it in 52353 or hit us up on the Facebook Live video stream. It's on and it's active now on your thing.
I hit that twice.
Oh, camera's all backwards. I ain't got nothing going right here.
That sucks.
Oh my God. I actually could feel the germs land in my mouth. It was friggin'
Yeah.
ridiculous. What is up, Leanne? Angel. I know, and there's no school today. It's like extra evil. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Gerard, Sarah, and
be sick on my day off from
Charles.
school. I'm a cough and give it
Ruthann.
to you, and you be sick while I'm home from school.
toss that shit right into my mouth. That rotten, rotten child. Ugh.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep, I immediately started to feel it, and then last night my nose was a little runny. I'm like, here goes. So welcome to the middle of the night, throat dry. Now it's dry. I'm all dry. Yeah, Charles, that's pretty nasty. Who do you think you are? I've learned this is my new pastime also that I have to do every time I upload YouTube videos is to then dispute them for copyright claims. That's my new thing.
Dispute them every time.
I'm disputing them every time because these like 10-second clips. So yesterday the one was because they picked up when we played Postmodern Jukebox for a minute. We'll listen to it. I even wrote in there. I'm like, you're coming in tomorrow as a guest, and you said I could use these. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's just an automated system, but the automated system is too effing sensitive.
I've heard of
Ben is coming in today. Oh, you know, I can't find that iRig anywhere. I forgot to look in here. Pray to Jesus it's in here, because otherwise I don't know where it is. Nope. It was in the office. Damn it. Do you have any audio?
Nope.
Oh, I didn't.
Nope.
I didn't put it in yet.
Figured you want your boy Momoa.
I started to take them, but then I took Clarice.
Troll right here.
Momoa is funny because the interview is like legitimately afraid of him because he's like, I will find the person.
Oh, she's ahead of the game. That would be Sia. She's a K92 artist that had some photos leaked. And she said, you know what? I'm going to leak them before you do. So she went on Twitter and she posted a picture of her backside.
Yep.
And said, every day is Christmas. And the reason she said every day is Christmas is because she has an album coming out soon.
Yeah. She has a Christmas album,
yeah,
which
Christmas
I actually
album.
think will be pretty good.
Yeah.
Because
Every day is
a
Christmas.
beast.
she's a very good singer.
Yes.
And some paparazzi managed to catch a picture of her while she was naked.
And she said, I
mean, she was out sunbathing naked, so there's not a whole.
bad.
not
Would
saying
that
you're
happen?
asking for it, but, you know, you
But
are
you're asking
Sia.
for it.
She's got some junk in her trunk.
She
That's
does.
Sia.
She's a very curvilicious woman.
I
Gorgeous.
checked the picture specifically for work. That's
Science.
You had to.
It was homework.
Yeah.
You gotta do your homework, man.
Did you check out Mariah Carey while you were at it?
I did not yesterday. No.
Because she supposedly had gastric bypass. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm. She
Yeah,
said
what?
that the reason she did it is because she had a lot of body shamers. People were saying that she couldn't dance and that she was overweight.
Well, she
Okay.
can't
So-
dance.
She can't dance. I mean, that's not
She-
body shaming.
No,
That's,
it's
that's
not.
a factual statement.
She doesn't
And-
have that skill.
Yeah, but she said that people were criticizing her, so she went ahead and got gastric bypass surgery. Uh-huh.
Now, has she admitted that, or is that just some sort of tabloid rumor or something?
Well, this is according to the New York Post.
I mean, what doctor? There is no doctor that has a medical license that's going to give her gastric bypass.
No, she doesn't need. I don't know
Right,
how.
she doesn't
how and
So
what
I
she's-
don't think it. I think they're full of it.
Well, she may have had. I think lipo.
She
and
might have done
I think
that.
she did that.
Sure.
And she probably had a tummy tuck and other things.
Blame
going
all of
on.
us. It was our fault.
Yeah, but she said because of body shamers, she had to do it.
Oh yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
she can't dance because of that.
And tell you the
No,
truth, I
she
have
just
really,
can't dance. She's stiff as a board.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I haven't seen any people like I have. I mean, I haven't heard a lot about her body being criticized. I think
I've
she
never
looks
heard that either.
fantastic.
I thought she
So-
looked great.
I mean, I'm sure
She can't dance. She just
every
can't dance.
single picture, every celebrity post on social media, there's at least a handful of trolls saying something about them.
Yeah, but it hasn't been like the big story.
Kinda is what it
you know?
is.
Like she's Mariah Carey, diva.
Yeah.
Now moving on to Tyrese. If you don't know, he's going through this awful custody battle with his ex-wife Norma. Well, he says that he's broke and that he was relying on Fast and the Furious. It looks like he's been bumped out. That's what I'm saying. It feels like it
Yeah,
because
he'll
of
be bumped
everything
out.
that he's been putting
Well,
out.
he's the one saying, I'm not doing the movie if The Rock's in it.
And
Well, The
they're
Rock
already-
is 1,000 times bigger a star than you are. So, sorry.
Yeah, and they're moving it on along. So he says that his friends stepped up to the plate to help him out, Will and Jada Pinkett Smith,
Oh man.
by giving him $5 million.
Oh, well.
$5 million.
Talk about a loan. $5 million
Do you think
to
it was
their
a
friend.
loan or they just gave it to him?
Maybe they gave it to him to shut him up. I don't know.
Like,
Or-
yeah, you're
or
embarrassing
what,
yourself.
Or what does
Stop
he
it.
know about them?
Oh, here we go.
I don't know.
The conspiracy theory
I'm,
comes out.
I'm just saying. I'm like, for somebody to give $5 million, it's one thing to say, okay, I got 100,000,
Mm-hmm.
They
100
can't
grand, I
be-
got you. $5 million.
You think
Huh?
that's a bit much
I think
as for a gift?
it's like, because Tyrese is spilling the beans on whoever, he's going a little.
Yeah. So if
Cuckoo
it,
at
if
the
it
eye.
ain't no thing for 100,000, could you lend me 100 G's, please?
If you needed it,
I do need it.
and I
Sure.
had that to give to you, I would.
I mean, look at this.
But-
Look at this man over here. I ain't got no boat. I ain't got no boat. I need a boat. I mean, come on.
You said $5 million. I'm like, say what?
Nah, I really don't feel bad for him
No.
because you need to manage your money better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what did you
You're
do?
making
Well,
millions. He's got those transformers in his yard, and he's got the hibachi grill out in his
have you
backyard.
seen
and
his
stuff.
house?
He's got a huge house.
It's too big.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just him and his wife and his daughter when she was staying there.
He's got actual Optimus
stupid.
Prime on his doorstep.
There
Yeah.
are very few actors or athletes, actresses too, whatever. Just people in Hollywood or in sports that go broke.
Yeah.
When it's not their fault. There's very few.
mhm.
Very few. A handful will have someone take advantage of them or whatever, but most of them buy 20 cars and have
Yeah.
Optimus Prime in their
It's
yard.
like, why? So
Yeah.
Tyrese, you did that to yourself. But
Yeah,
now
I
$5
really
million
don't-
coming
I
from
can't wait
Jada.
for Monica to be rich enough to have Optimus Prime in her yard because
I
she
love
loves
Optimus.
Optimus Prime.
I would
does.
have Optimus, Predator.
Should
Maybe-
somehow
Jason
figure out
Momoa.
how to have naked Optimus Prime.
Maybe Tyrese will be auctioning off. You can buy it.
I don't want his. I think his is
He
dirty.
should sell it off.
I want mine brand new.
She wants clean
Oh.
new
Yeah.
Optimus
Excuse me.
Prime. 614. It's all legit. Never trust anyone that says that. Never trust anyone that says it's all legit. I will explain next on your K92 Morning Thang.
Your point made me laugh yesterday. Never heard Leonard say it's all legit.
Yep.
I did monitor her eyelashes, but wait, did I? I have the other. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you did that one.
No, I did the lashes. The lashes thrown away. But look, I got the other one. Hold on. I'll put it in that folder. What's it called? It doesn't have any.
That's fine.
Effects on it though. All right, it's in that ready to be dubbed folder.
Thank you. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Leah. Happy birthday, Jeffrey. Good morning, Ashanti. Hi, David. Yeah. He knew what he did, and he wasn't sorry about it either.
Yo, if Jared burped him up, like that's gross. How would you? What would you
He'd be missing a testicle.
Huh?
That
You
would
would
be,
do something?
that would be, yes.
Bro, like I. Ugh.
Apple,
I'm
napo,
No.
apple, lapo.
I had to stay
I'm going on
safe
strike.
earlier.
I'm going on strike if she burps in my mouth while we kissing. No more kisses from me.
You will never get a kiss again.
Me and my mom we're watching Girls Trip again. Finish it out.
Leah, did you hear I was going to gift you very expensive yarn yesterday? Did you hear that? When I'm a billionaire, I'm going to buy that $9,000 ball of yarn that they sell in the Tiffany catalog. I'm going to give it to you to make the most expensive pair of underwear ever.
He exposed
That's
the
my-
news before
that's
she
the plan.
found it.
That's
Like,
the
he
master
just wanted to
plan.
Put you out there.
I'm not going to invest that money in Bitcoin. I'm going to buy yarn.
Yeah, he wanted to stay on the good side.
Like watching it with your mom. That's the only thing.
It's your daughter. She's the problem here. Oh no.
K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zack, Frederick Mack in the house. Catch us on all of our things that we do, social media. We do
all
Facebook
over.
Live all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We do. We here.
I'm starting to get to the point in my life where I almost feel like that camera's on all the time. Like I'm on some sort of reality show.
Yeah.
And I'll just be home and I want to turn to some sort of camera and talk to the live chat.
You're like, hey.
Like when my son coughed in my mouth yesterday. I'm like, yo, Charles, did you just see that?
You want
Yeah.
to tell somebody?
Yeah.
That's awful. Cough right in your mouth. Right into your throat.
But we don't have that yet. Soon enough. We
Yeah.
need personnel.
Yeah.
We can figure out how to pay someone, hourly to just be around
Yeah.
20
day.
hours a day.
Follow us with cameras like the Kardashians.
Mm-hmm.
One day.
Documenting every
Are you
part
saying
of our
one
life.
day we'll have that, or you will allow that for one day and then it'll
I'm
never
saying
happen
one day.
again?
That's a good question, Zach.
Well, no. I said one day we will have that.
Okay. Because Monica
Uh-huh.
would be the kind of person, if she owned a 7-Eleven
Yeah.
and it would be closed, and someone would say, this is open 24 hours, and she would say, not in a row.
No, not every day. Come on.
24.
Not all the time.
Just here and there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
24 hours total. We're at 17 right now. I'll let you know when we get to 24, and then we'll close forever. Get out of here.
What you need? Candy bar, here you go.
Yeah, so I had to clarify on that.
Mhm.
Everybody got going on this morning? You can hit us up on that Facebook stream. You can also text 52353. Currently on the text, there's a wheel spinning, so I have no idea what's going on there. But thank you so much for whatever it is you're talking about. We have today, what's the deal? Zach's Anger Diary, 7:15 and 9:15. Secret Sound is 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Let's get a winner. Study those clues. They're starting to come into focus. There are bonus clues every single day as well. It's almost as if we want to give you some money.
Mm-hmm.
I think we
want you
do.
to win.
It's almost
Come on.
$2,000. Don't forget, Hope for the Holidays 2017 is sneaking up on us. It's
It is.
next Thursday.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Get your
Write that
tickets,
down.
man.
I know. That's fast.
If you watch us on the Facebook stream and you saw Monica's face, she actually turned and started writing that down. Suzanne Northrup next Thursday.
Next
It's
Thursday.
good. If you could pencil us in, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, you kind of
Make
have
sure
to
you
be
have the
there.
note.
If you could close your convenience store for that night, I would totally
All right.
appreciate it.
It's closed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because
Sorry,
Monica has many, many side jobs, all of which are very confusing and sort of shady sounding. And it's only made worse by the fact that she always says it's all legit. Monica has 247 side hustles.
Yeah, I like my side hustles.
what are we currently dealing with that you will even share with us?
Right? Are you allowed to?
I write checks to certain stations, gas stations on occasion. It's through a legit company.
What?
Yeah.
You write checks to
Uh-huh.
gas stations. What? Doing
They,
what?
they give me the checks. I'm like not a manager over them, but
Just to be clear, remember Bernie Madoff, Ponzi scheme guy?
Yeah,
His
I'm
stuff sounded
calling.
way more legit than whatever this is.
At least
right
you could
here.
explain it, right?
I can't really tell too many.
But even like the first
too
guy
many
who started Bitcoin, that sounded, I'm going to make my own currency.
What?
All right, well, that's better than the checks at the gas station thing.
It's all legal, all legit.
Crazy people always say, I'm not crazy. Shady people say, it's all legit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I kind of rocked Monica's world yesterday because I said, have you ever heard our boss, the owner of the radio station, ever propose anything as, it's all legit?
Never.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to think of no. I've never heard her say that.
You should stop telling the people about
It's all
your
legit.
side businesses and then mentioning it's all legit.
It's all legit because people give me the eye of
Yeah.
what, and I say it's all legit.
It's like you're being defensive for no reason,
What?
right?
But the looks. So even from Jared, because sometimes Jared is not.
I'm
he's
telling
like,
you,
what
there,
are you doing?
there are, and this is no joke. The only two times I ever hear the phrase "is all legit" come from Monica, or when people are telling me where to find illegal streams on the internet, and they go, "No, this one is all legit," because they don't host anything. It's not, it's different. You're not
It's different.
downloading anything. It's all legit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Don't shake your head, yo. No, it's not.
So I
Not
can't
legit.
wait for Monica to open a store that showcases all of her different side businesses.
Yeah.
And it's going to be called Monica's House of Question Mark. Like there's just going to be a question mark, and none of us are going to have any idea what goes on in
Like,
there.
what's happening here?
It's going to be a weird sensory experience, almost like a haunted house. You're going
Yeah.
to walk in not expecting anything and not knowing what's going on when you're in there. Some sort of sensory deprivation chamber.
Yeah.
That's what it would be like.
I got everything you need.
Yeah. A lot of places say, have a good day. Have a Chick-fil-A day and stuff. Have a legit day.
Yeah.
No, it's all just remember when you leave, this was all legit. All legit.
All of this right here. All this that you're seeing and you're buying.
And by the way, the backup shady phrase is the one you just said. Do you realize that?
What's that?
We got everything you need.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all legit.
Yo, that's weird, man.
Eventually, one
You're
of
going
us
to
is
jail.
going to jail. So
Yeah.
listen to this show every day. Like today's the day the cops are coming because
But
it
it's
might
all
be that
legit.
day. So we said yesterday, live it like it's your last.
Yep.
Someday, Monica Brooks will have
Oh,
that
no.
coffee cup up on the bars.
Oh.
We'll come
I'll be
visit
like,
you,
I'll
though.
be like, officer, but it's all legit. Got everything you need.
Yeah.
My
I mean, as long as you're in some
No.
sort of minimum security
No.
prison with Wi-Fi, you can still be on the Facebook Live video stream. We can
yeah.
still have you on this
Hey,
show.
guys.
Work release. It's good.
Yeah.
Plus, since you'll be in jail, we could down her salary to about $1 an hour, and that's allowed, so we're
Man.
good.
Hey.
And you make us new license plate. So this is, this is all legit. I'm
It's all
liking
legit.
this
I like
now.
this.
This is very exciting.
good to
It'll be
me.
an extra layer. I mean, think of when we sell it to, other radio stations and stuff. We're like, we are the only show that broadcasts live from prison every single
Every
morning.
day.
Yep. And we
Man.
are all legit.
All
Just
legit.
remember that.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Rain off and on today, getting to 57 and some showers tonight. 57 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Hope for the Holidays is next Thursday, like we were saying. And if you want tickets, K92radio.com. They're on sale. Or if you want to just text the word HOPE, HOPE, to our number 52353, the direct link goes right to your phone, and you can buy them right there.
You got everything you need.
Yeah.
Everything you need.
Where's the mouse? What's it doing?
Who?
Aaron. You always know something's gone horribly wrong when certain people are in the building at the wrong times. I don't know. Great question. What is going on with this thing? All right. I'm quitting out of this. I'm going to here. She wanted to make sure we had coffee supplies, Monica. I think that's what it was. You gonna ask about that later?
Yeah.
I like making them at least have to answer. You know, that's what I'm. Why is this not working? All right, fine. Clear history. Let's clear everything.
Clear.
You know, let's go to Chrome. Firefox sucks. Make me use Firefox here. I don't like it. I don't like it because it defaults to Yahoo for its search engine. Who does that? Come on. Good Lord. Default to Yahoo. That's like if I was a store and I didn't even list in dollars. We listed in pesos. Like, why would we do that? There's no reason for that. Not that there's anything wrong with a peso, but come on. All right, let's try this again. I feel better already. Yep. Gerard, you're right. 49 different W-2s. That's what Monica has.
It was a lot last year.
Ah! Meow. Meow, meow. Okie dokie. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? Oh, Nana. Nana. Bananas.
You're right about the class yesterday, though. People that missed.
Screw those people.
You missed the class. And show up today.
Yeah, we'll see. I may or may not go today. I'm gonna see how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm teetering. I'm okay, but I'm not. I don't want to get sick. I can't afford to get sick.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
You have to.
Congratulations, Charles, and no.
Hmm?
Charles's sober birthday is tomorrow. He says, "Give me Kevin Hart tickets."
Oh.
I will give you well wishes. I'll give you a pair of well wishes. Where are we at on that? Promise me no promises. Meow, 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 meow. Can you turn his headphones down for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I just don't want it to get. It'll get picked up. Is the problem. Probably already has been, but whatever. Figure it out.
Oh, Nana. Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing else is wrong other than that. Just couldn't catch no Z's.
See, that sounds like, well, I'll come in now. That way I'll just leave at 11 a.m.
I like that idea too.
Must be nice. All right.
Immediately what I thought.
Whatever.
Leave early. Are your feet so dirty?
You know what? Sunday.
We're on the radio. It's a thing we do over
Yes.
here. Continue your happy time here in a minute. That's
all legit.
You can get back to happy time in a
Okay.
minute, but in the meantime, you be on the radio and you be unhappy of no happy
no.
time. That's right. Very serious.
So
It's election
serious.
day. Let's sit down and talk about all the issues.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
We're gonna sit down and have coffee with people, older people, and talk.
Yeah.
Here's my rant: is it should be much easier to find out. I want like a quick little side-by-side recap of each candidate for each category. And,
Yeah,
and they're
they
more
have
than
those.
happy to show you, hey, here's what's on your ballot. Go to the website to learn more. Like, I don't know. I don't want the big long thing. I don't want to go through 17 different websites. Give me Steve likes this. Teresa likes that. Which one is crazy? Like, just put those in there. That's all I need.
You don't have to do a lot of research on them.
That's I want it. That is what I require from my media outlets. These news people. That's what they should be doing.
Make it simple.
They're
'Cause
all
I'm
more than
stupid.
happy to tell you. Here's where your polling place is. No crap. That's where I was last time too. Same old ladies at the church. I know where that is. I know how to put in my address and have it tell me.
Yeah.
Help a brother out.
Seriously.
me.
I'm very busy.
Yeah.
And I'm moody because my child coughed in my mouth.
I know that was wrong.
You can
yeah,
hear
and
it.
the
There's
sore throat.
a bit of a rasp going on today.
Yeah, I hear it.
Still spitting fire, though. It's raspy fire.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, man.
Yeah, so that's
That
all I
sounds
want.
awful.
I want it to be simple, quick. I'm talking just paragraph, bang, bang. Give me some bullet points
Yeah.
next to each other. On my way.
Make it simple.
I
Easy.
don't want to do my own research. That's what
No.
you're supposed to do for me. Thank you.
There's people out there that do that. I'll find you one.
Right.
I'll find you a
Okay.
quick little bullet point.
All right,
one.
good. Thank you. If you know one, you can hit me up on the text 52353. Taylor in Charleston, West Virginia's there. She's listening on the app.
Hey.
What up, Taylor? Somebody's celebrating the fact that come tomorrow there will be no more political ads. And
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Cool
Excited
on
about
that. And just go out there and vote for whichever one you want to vote for. I don't really care.
Do your thing.
Everybody knows you can vote for one, half your friends will hate you. You vote for the other one, the other half of your friends are going to hate you, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's just the way it is.
Uh-huh.
So
Just put your
It'll
little
work
go
out.
vote. Don't talk about it.
Put your
Just
little
don't
sticker
say
up.
anything about it. You
Then
don't
you're
need to
good.
tell everybody. I don't even want to see those pictures. I voted. Like, okay,
Well,
cool.
people get excited. You know, we want to push other people to vote.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
no, everybody should vote. We just don't need to talk about it.
We should start handing out stickers like that for when people poop. You know, I poop.
Yeah.
And there's a little check
You
mark.
can always tell when someone's like they're getting ready to talk about something you don't want to talk about. When it comes to politics, they give a look to you.
Yeah,
Like,
so
they're
how do you
walking
feel
up-
about the war?
Yeah,
Like,
like,
all right,
oh, no.
Stop it.
All
Stop
of
it.
the sentences start with the word so. That's what they
So.
go.
Yeah.
So.
like,
oh,
uh-oh,
God, here we go.
uh-oh.
That is oh, man, forget about it.
Yep.
So let's stop doing this and let's move on to the
Yay.
scoopla instead. All right. I don't agree with this, and I'm not sure how this makes sense, but they say this is the time of year at work where it's the happiest time, but also the most stressful. How is that even possible? I don't know. We'll discuss next. La la.
Marpar.
I got Ava Sunday with it. Ava, I was asking, like, what time is it? She's like, oh, it's 7:30. And we both said, why if he's over there? And Jerry
Oh,
said,
my
"Will you
gosh.
stop?" Ah.
Why is he so dirty?
I mean, I'm only no. Yeah, Charlie. Charlie. Wow. There's somebody that calls you Charlie. See, I always see you as Charles. Like, you don't seem like a Charlie to me at all. Are you just Charlie when you're in trouble? That might be like, look here, Charlie. Good morning, Amanda. Hi, Keisha, Abby, Crystal. Yeah. It is. I'll give you 2 well wishes right on your forehead. Mm-mm-mm.
I sent her a snapback at like 1:30 a.m. on Saturday, well, Sunday morning, I guess.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because I was like replying back. I'm like, oh, it's 1:30. But anyway, I said it's 1:30, and she responded back. She's like, oh, it's okay. Like she was up too.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. But I'm like, I was like, why is this weirdo
People don't care.
sending me a snap at 1:30 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just for the record, if we're Snapchat friends, I apologize. I will probably snap you back at 2 a.m.
That's what the little moon is for.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. And it was like, oh, my notifications went off. You can fix that. That's your fault. I can't help it. I'm on a different schedule than you. You text me sometimes at 9:30 p.m. That's too late for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just have my thing on, so I don't see it. I don't understand why. In the last week, like, if I go in to try to invite people to like the page, like people that have clicked on it, every single person says that, like, they don't like the page.
Facebook's
and I know
really
a ton of them do.
Yeah.
Like, KT's on there. Like, okay, I know she likes the page already.
Yeah.
Why do I have to invite her? I don't get it.
Facebook's
Like,
been
it's all jacked up.
weird. Are you seeing this?
But again, we have to give them a break because they're a very small company. They're a small startup. They don't have any money. Oh,
No, he just goes on his rant. We don't have food in the house. You know what I had last night for dinner? Sleep.
with the hancho. Boink, boink.
These are good. These are dangerous, too.
Chocolate. La la. Hoorah. Hoorah. Baby.
The yogurt was right next to it. I was
Oh.
Nope. No. He reinvented himself. Charlie.
Ooh, shout out to the person that just texted me the little one sheet on the governor race. Now I can see it all
nice.
on one page right there at 52353.
Good to
We
go
have the
now.
best listeners.
But don't forget, there's all those other categories you don't know about with the people you don't know. I got to vote for them, too.
Yeah.
What's their deal? You ever
Who are you?
All right, confess. Have you ever done that? You go in to vote, and you know the mains, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Let's say
yeah,
it's president or congressman, whatever. But then there's a couple other races, attorney, sheriff of the general, something or other. You don't really know anybody there.
Yeah.
And have you confess you voted just because one guy or one gal's name sounds better than
You
the
like
other
the
one?
name.
You've done that, haven't you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, man, I don't know this person. I didn't do the research on this person. Who sounds like they would be a cooler person to hang
Who
out
sounds
with?
legit?
Judging by the name. Right. Who sounds legit?
Who sounds
Yeah.
legit? It's all legit, man. I did that when I was in college, and I voted. It was presidential election, and it was in Ithaca, New York. And as a student, you could register where you were the student.
Okay,
so that's
yeah.
where I was, and it was the town mayor. I was
Okay.
like, and this dude named Marty was running. I'm like,
Marty.
Marty's a good name. I like Marty. Marty sounds like
Mayor
fun.
Marty.
So I voted for Marty.
Did he win?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, he
good.
did.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you ever find out who Marty was?
Yeah, the governor or the mayor, that guy.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
You
All right.
eventually- okay.
Marty the mayor. That's who it was.
I've never met a mad, terrible Marty. Like every Marty I've ever met, it's been nice.
Yeah.
We have a Marty that works here. She's great.
I'd vote for her too. Just
Yeah, I
solely
would.
on the name. That's
Marty.
all it is.
It's legit.
The scoop lie.
Well, it is election day. As you can see, we're very informed voters. We're brushing up now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right. I don't need to spend weeks and weeks doing the research.
No.
We get to right now, before I get there, all right, who am I voting for? And I'm
Right.
good to go. They say, and I don't understand how this is possible, this is the happiest time of year at work, but also the most stressful.
Because everybody's talking about
No.
politics.
Well, is it because of the holidays?
It
Yeah.
is.
And it's fun because it's the holidays,
I
lots
guess.
of
Time of the
parties,
year.
and you
Yeah.
bring cakes and desserts.
They
and
say it's the
then-
biggest source of stress is trying to balance holiday events and time off with your job.
Uh-huh. Okay, I get
That's
it.
true.
I get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. I like when I finally get to Christmas. To me, the best time of year, the happiest time for me at work is the 2 weeks I'm off after Christmas. I'm just very much looking forward
But
to
you
those
enjoy
two.
Christmas music, so you're
I
ready
do.
for it. You're ready for
We're
all
already
that
talking
stuff.
about putting your tree up like
Yeah.
this weekend or something.
Yep.
Crazy.
So that's the fun part, but then you get, the
I'm
stressful.
gonna be at VMI Saturday, and then I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna start hanging stuff.
Shaking my head.
That's right. It's Yule log time, baby.
SMH. It's too early.
Why?
Because it's just so it's early November. This is the first full week of November. Like, can we get to the second week through the second week first?
No.
You know, the week before Thanksgiving.
Let me give you a very weird analogy that makes no sense, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway.
Sure.
You enjoy a Friday cocktail, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say it's 4:30.
Okay.
And you're ready for that Friday cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
And someone says, no, you can't. You're supposed to wait till 6. That's the rule. You got to do it at 6 o'clock. But
So what
you
you-
want to start celebrating Friday cocktails at 4:30.
Ain't nothing wrong with 4:30 on the
Exactly.
schedule I'm on. That's fine.
Right. So there ain't nothing wrong with this week in November. I'm on 4:30 cocktails. That's all it is for Christmas. See how that didn't make any sense? You see what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
it's your own. I get it.
I just feel like we're rushing it along. You know what I mean? I just want to just enjoy one thing at a time.
Right, but then this way I can enjoy more of that thing. I'm not rushing it along. I'm bringing it here so we can just sit here and hang out.
It's all blurry, though.
All right, I'm going to find the Christmas decorations for the K92
No!
studio. I'm putting them up.
No, you're not.
And by I'm putting them up, I mean I'm having our intern do it.
No. December 1st. No earlier.
Oh, no. They're
Right
going
after-
up.
For the
least we'll-
decorations in
Maybe
here.
right after Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after Thanksgiving.
The week after Thanksgiving. Can we agree on that?
Right after Thanksgiving's 2 week to the Thanksgiving mark.
No. The week after Thanksgiving, December 1st. It's a Friday.
Canadian Thanksgiving?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know when that one is.
Yeah,
but,
me either.
there is one.
I think it passed already.
See? We're late.
No.
It's after Thanksgiving. We're good to go. Love it. Factor Bullcrap is next. Speaking of the holiday season, we are giving away tickets to Mannheim Steamrollers Christmas concert, which is November 17th, which according to Fred is too early to celebrate.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to go to the Salem Civic Center.
No.
You can't. You just can't go. Even
too
though it's an
early.
amazing show, Fred has deemed it is too early.
No, that's actually a really good show. So it's not that I'm mad about. It's the decorations. It's the Christmas trees for sale in the store and
All right,
stuff.
look here, you hypocrite. You can't have it both ways. So that's it. It's all or nothing. And I don't know about you. I'm Team Jesus, so I'm here to celebrate all of it.
Oh, you can't
he got
use
you
that.
with that.
Oh, yeah.
He
You
got
can't
you.
use that
I'm
against
sorry.
me.
I put down the Jesus
He
card.
did.
I'm
He
in.
just
You
threw
call
that
yourself a
card.
Liberty alum. Good
Played the
grief.
Jesus
Factor
card.
Yeah, he threw the
Bullcrap
card
is
down.
next on your K92 Morning Thang. New to the Thang, Halsey, Bad at Love. K92. Secret Sound, 7 o'clock, almost $2,000.
I love Jesus.
Did.
Oh, no.
Throw down that Jesus card. I'll win.
Now I'm a hater.
That's right. You and your devil. That's right, Cynthia. April, I don't want a cat, and I want my tree up sooner. So there.
I don't want a cat.
Stop. I can't stop.
Maurice says when he doesn't know who the candidates are, he just writes in his wife's name and moves to the next one. Hi, Shane. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Gerard, yes. K92 Zack. And what is your Snapchat there? FMac32? FMac32.
Who's that?
Gerard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gerard, no. I was just making sure. Gerard, I know he won't send me no fat cats or nothing like that.
Send him a fat cat.
Don't send me no fat cats, no toothbrushes.
I swear to God, if they ever put a fat cat filter on there, I'm going to wear that thing out for one day. I'm going to run my battery down sending you filters of me meowing in your face.
I'm going to block you.
That's fine.
Steven said he can't wait. He can't wait to hear Dominic the donkey.
Oh.
I don't know. That might have gotten retired. I'm not sure. We'll have to decide on that.
He texted.
It's not Monica's favorite. So Monica's vote counts more on the show now.
I thought you hated it more. You didn't. You
No, I'm
hated it more?
fine. But yes, now that Monica has stepped up on the show, it's sort of like when black people went from 5/8 to full. Like, you're full now. You are here and you're in. Your voice will be heard, and you will be heard all the way. Not Monica's favorite.
Why not? So maybe we won't do it as often. Maybe we do it like as close. To
We will
Christmas
probably
as
have to do it once.
Yeah.
as close to Christmas.
But it will be once.
not like
Not at the
every day.
Oh, no.
No. I wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
But like once for the year. All right, there
Could
we
be
go.
once.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I was thinking it.
We'll give him the one time. We'll get the hee-haw.
No, I can't.
Mm-mm.
I don't like it. Nope.
Delicious. Bad love. Secret Sound is almost $2,000. Study them clues and win at 7. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zack's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, Zack. Factor Bullcrap's a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a pair of tickets to the Mannheim Steamroller Christmas concert. It is next Friday, November 17th at the Salem Civic Center. SalemCivicCenter.com for all the details. Start calling now, 774-9236. 800-468-9236. We will start with caller 9 and pick two contestants to go head-to-head next. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. Yes. See, Mackenzie, you can make that point if you want, but what if I make a Jesus tree? That's what I do. Mm-hmm. I don't, I put up a manger. And then I put up a nativity scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I put the tree just near the nativity scene.
I remember we were in Cancun in December, and they had this nativity scene set up on this long path you get from like the room side of the resort to the food side. And we'd ride past them in the golf court every day, multiple times a day, and it had all the pieces except the baby Jesus in the manger. So the whole week we went thinking that somebody stole like the baby Jesus little plastic thing. And then we found out that they don't put it out until Christmas Eve.
Hey, Brandon.
This is like 3 weeks before Christmas Eve.
Okay? All right, hold on a sec.
That came up the other day.
K92, what's your name? Hey, be sure that
Jesus
your
tree.
turned off, okay? Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
K92, hello?
Somebody put like a baby Jesus on top of the tree instead of like a star.
Oh, baby.
Phone, okay? All right, hold on a sec.
What are you going to do? All right, go.
Home.
Oh, look, this GM Hall added me as a friend on Snapchat. I'm going to have to go block him. Hang on, block. There we go. Oh, man, I hit add by mistake. Darn it all. Oh, well. Now, Gerard, you're going to have to get ready because you are going to receive roughly one Zach Jackson Snapchat every 10 to 14 days. That's about my frequency on Snapchat. Instagram, on the other hand.
You're there.
Twitter.
I'm not really there on Instagram.
There's only so many you can do well by yourself. It's just not possible.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I can. Darn it all. Good morning, Danny. What up? What up, yo? Oh, 28 this weekend. Dag. Adios, plants.
You're gone.
See you, Basil.
Oh, baby.
Let's go out there and chop it all now. Put it in them little ice cube things. They sell those at Trader Joe's. Those are cool. Secret Sound, 7 o'clock. Suzanne Northrup, next Thursday. You want to talk to dead people? That may happen.
Mm-hmm.
It might be me by next week. My son coughed germs in my face.
Don't say that.
I might be gone.
Zach.
Yeah.
The ghost of Zach.
I can promise you.
You still got to work.
I'm
know
haunting
that.
all y'all.
Yeah, but you got to work the event, even if you are.
That's what'll happen.
You were sick last year.
I know
you
I was.
did this. You did this. You were sick last year for Suzanne Northrup, and you missed it.
I would tell you right now, I was so sick last year, I would happily have worked. I lost 10 pounds that
something.
week.
Yeah, you
it
did.
was brutal.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You lose 10 pounds right before the holidays.
Looking good. No.
Looking good, skeleton.
Oh.
Ain't nobody ever seen a fat skeleton. I'm just saying.
Oh, true.
Factor Bullcrap is true false with a screw. And you, let's start with Brandon. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning.
Brandon, what do you got going on today?
Just heading to work.
Yep. What do you do for a living?
I actually build safety beds for special needs kids.
Oh, cool.
Look at you.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's great. This is when you talk to someone who does such a great job and you think, what am I doing here?
Yeah. What do I do?
You're entertaining us.
Okay, I do what I can. That's right. I get Brandon through his day so he can do good things for humanity. I am here to serve Brandon so he can serve the world.
That's right.
I'm like the middleman to good. That's what it is.
It's the wheel of life. There
Exactly. Perfect. Let's see. Brandon, you will be taking on Junior. Good morning, Junior.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Not much. Ready to rock and roll on this sort of dreary, rainy day, but we're good to go on that. Brandon, would you like to go first or second in the game today, Brandon?
Let's go first.
All right, first for you. Junior, you will go second. I'm psychic. I had already written that down.
Oh,
Look
you're
at that.
ready.
Oh, man. I'm going to haunt you all next week.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's what it'll be is if I pass away and I have to come back to the event, I'm gonna find out too in the afterlife. I will have to work.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work.
I'll have a job.
Yeah, you do.
I'll always have to work. I'll have to work events. I'll still have to get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Zack?
I'll be the one that has to do all the hauntings in the middle of the night. Like, oh my God, I can't even sleep in. Anyway, Factor Bullcrap is 3 rounds. I will give you a statement. And you tell me if it is Factor Bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw where you force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do this.
Round 1.
Brandon, your question in round 1. Fact or Bullcrap, Brandon. According to Apple, the kissing face emoji is the one people use the most in text messages. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw, Brandon?
I'm going to go with bullcrap.
Bullcrap is...
That's probably
Yes.
the laughing face, right?
It is the laughing so hard I'm crying face.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's tears of joy.
That's
Yeah,
my
I like
most
it.
used one.
Number 2 is red heart. Number 3 is sad crying. Number 4 is heart eyes face.
Yeah.
The little eyes. And number 5 is the kissing face.
Yeah.
You know, like the very first emoji was like smiley face, and nobody hardly uses just the regular smile anymore.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, you got to start basic, and then you ramp it up from there.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Expert
Junior,
level.
here's your question in round 1, Junior. Factor Bullcrap. Actress Emma Stone admits she sucked her thumb until she was 18 years old. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? Junior.
I'm going to go with fact.
Fact is...
No.
That means you're wrong.
11. 11,
Okay.
which is old.
Yeah.
Pretty old.
Not
Make
18.
your teeth rounded when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother had big teeth.
Yeah, it like actually rounds them out. Yeah.
Yours kind of point out. Did you suck your thumb?
No, but I played the clarinet. My mom blames the clarinet.
Right.
The clarinet did it to you?
That's what she says. Uh-huh.
Monica used to suck on sticks of butter as a child, too, so maybe that also contributed.
Yeah, it was okay.
That did happen,
Yeah.
so, you know, it's
well.
possible.
All right, Brandon 1, Junior -1.
And the clarinet, of course.
Round 2.
Didn't your mother refer to them as reed-sucking teeth or something like
no.
that?
Oh,
Well,
God.
the reed goes on the bottom.
Yeah, I was like, it was, but the clarinet, she felt like it pressed against the teeth.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Brandon, here's
No,
your
I
question
don't
in
think
round 2. Oh, no, she's full of it.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a musical instrument question, actually. Factor Bullcrap, Brandon. The inventor of the saxophone also invented an instrument called the saxoflute, which was a combination of the saxophone and the flute. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? Brandon.
I'm going to go with fact.
Is? No.
That means you're wrong.
He did invent the sax tuba, though.
The sax tuba.
Yes, which did not take off nearly as much as
No.
the saxophone. And by the way, his name, Adolph Sax. That's where the saxophone comes from.
Really?
Yeah, that's sexy.
That
Yeah. I know.
Hang on.
I know it's stupid.
Hold.
I know.
Wait, Monica has to sit here for a minute.
Think about what you said.
Yeah.
Think about what you did.
I know.
Okay, good. I'm glad you know. Now we can move on. Junior, here's your chance to tie up the game. Factor Bullcrap, Junior. According to a recent study, people who work in offices without windows sleep an average of 46 minutes less a night than people who have windows. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? Junior.
Fact.
Is?
Correct.
I don't know. It
Gosh.
just messes with their lives.
Yeah.
No windows working
a
in
window.
windowless areas. So there you go. We're all tied up.
Brandon and Junior, yeah, tied 0-0.
Round 3.
Third and final round. Both of you still have the screw in play. If you want to make the other one answer your question instead, Monica Stacy is weighing in on the Facebook live stream. She used to eat butter as a child, too. So there you
It's
go.
all right.
I don't know if she has butter teeth, though.
Butter teeth.
Here we go.
Butter love.
All tied up. Brandon, your question. Factor Bullcrap. Actress Sally Field has played a role in a movie where she was Tom Hanks's lover and another role where she was Tom Hanks's mother. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? Brandon.
Fact.
Yes. Yep.
Really? What
And
was that?
They were only 6 years apart, which is tough for her and great for Tom.
Yeah.
Because it was Punchline in 1988. They were together. And then Forrest Gump 6 years later. She became Mama.
Mama
Weird.
Gump.
I know. Kind of creepy.
yeah.
Definitely. Junior, get a point on this. We go to tiebreaker. Get it wrong, you'll lose. Factor Bullcrap, Junior. The world currently has enough cotton stockpiled to make 127 billion T-shirts. Fact, Bullcrap, or screw? Junior.
Fact.
Yes.
Correct.
Tiebreaker. Just a weird number. We move on to tiebreaker. This question is for both of you, so buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. Get it right, you win. Get it wrong, you lose. Fact or bullcrap? The fax machine was invented in 1843.
Junior.
Junior, what do you say? Fact or bullcrap?
Fact.
He says fact, and he is...
Correct.
Yep, he is correct. 1843.
Okay.
That's a long time.
I know. And it sucked then, too.
I know.
Yeah, I was going to say, those things never got,
They were never
quite
good.
right.
No. Yeah, the fax machine was invented the same time people were actually going on the Oregon Trail, not playing it on a computer game. I'm serious. Yeah.
I mean, the fax machine, I was like, when's the last time you used a fax machine? Because, I mean, I know we have one, but no one's really
Yeah, if you still have that in
bothering
your,
with the
you
fax
have your
machine.
fax number in your email signature, take it off. Nobody's faxing anything anymore.
I have to
Are
fax.
They
There's
have
one
to.
when we do now. That's what I call music CDs, which we just got. I have to fax the request in. Now it can be
Really?
emailed, but we don't have. None of our rooms here have Microsoft Word that I can actually edit a file on. So I
Yeah,
have to
it's-
print the thing out and just handwrite it.
it.
Oh,
and
you don't
fax
have that
it.
in your room? I have it in my room.
Oh, well, see, I'm not allowed in Fred's room.
No, you're not.
That's okay. I get paid more, so you can have Microsoft Word. It's not fair. I'll take. Hey, but you can do files.
I'm oppressed. That's what it is. I don't want to do the files. I want the money in my bank account.
It's all about making concessions. You got to know. So give me more money, and I won't fill
said you go
anything out
ahead.
on Word. Okay.
I'll go ahead and fax it. Oh, man.
Yeah. I don't know what you faxed someone back then. A dot and a dash. Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Because that's anyway. Congratulations. Who won? Junior? I think it was Junior.
Junior won.
Yeah.
Junior won. Brandon, hang on. We have for you now. That's what I call music. Volume. What is it? 64. I think coming
Yeah.
up. We have them in the office. I faxed in the request, and now we have them.
Now we got it. Yay.
It's perfect. Junior, you are going to that Christmas show. It's Mannheim Steamrollers Christmas concert next Friday, the 17th. SalemCivicCenter.com for all the details. People of Earth. That was Factor Bullcrap. Secret Sound next.
Just got a text report of an accident on 122 in Franklin County near Burnt Chimney Road. Not sure of any lane closures, but possible delays there. So be aware if you're headed in that direction. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Lots of rain expected today and some showers tonight as well. 57 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Gerard on the Facebook chat says his clients fax in payrolls. They get 450 faxes a week.
Stop.
I'd quit. I would quit. I'd get a new job.
man.
You're wasting paper.
No,
Scan
I
that stuff.
I couldn't do it. I'd be done.
Oh,
Like, I'm
gosh.
done. Why? Faxing. Can't do it.
Oh, that sounds awful.
I would just yell Oregon Trail all the time. That would be my comeback for the faxes.
What was the price? Hope for the holidays?
Yeah, hang on. Huh? No, it was Mannheim.
Mannheim.
Mannheim. Mannheim.
Hey, have you won with us before? Okay, what's your last name?
Yeah, because that would be weird.
Martin.
Join Mannheim when what's his name is here. I mean, maybe not, but Postmodern Jukebox
Oh.
promoting like another show.
Oh yeah, well, it's another venue. That would be the problem.
That too,
more
yeah.
than anything. We'll do Hope for the Holidays then. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. That's our event. What up, Troy?
Same address. As far as I know.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
In house.
Still in Rocky Mount. Same address.
All right, you're still in Rocky Mount, right?
In a minute and a half, can someone do news too? I gotta go get some water.
Yeah, I got you.
Pick up your tickets, okay? Thank you. Hey, Brandon, have you won with us before? What's your last name?
Dawson. I just saw it. Yeah. In Roanoke.
Hey, Brandon. So you know where we're located and everything. You can swing on by and pick up your now 64 CD, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
drink the last of my cold brew. They were just talking about the iPhone thing. They were just talking about the iPhone thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every time you type I, are you having that problem? Every time you type I, it's the it autocorrects almost when you hit send to like a question, like
I thought people were doing it on
a
purpose.
question mark and like an A in a box. No, it's not on purpose. It's like some little bug or something going on with the software or something crazy.
No,
It's pissing me
I thought
off.
maybe it was something that was like it meant something else. You know?
No, it's like it was happening to me all day as it was pissing me off because I know that I da 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 and it would just it would have all these little things in throughout the text message every time I typed I.
Huh?
It was terrible.
Yeah, I thought people were doing that. It's like, oh, what does that mean?
Morning in the WFIR newsroom. I'm Shelby Self with your K92 news.
No, it
update.
wasn't.
The gunman who
No,
killed
it's not.
26
Nobody's doing
people
it
in a small town
intentionally.
Texas church was able to buy weapons because
I
the
did see it
Air
on
Force did not
Jamie
submit
Lynn's
his
picture
criminal
on
history to the FBI as
Yeah.
required
And I
by
thought she did it on
Missouri
purpose.
rules.
I
Nope.
was like, okay.
At first I thought it meant something too, but what's up, Troy? Cousin Troy in Ohio. No, it's not. It's not intentional. It's just something wrong. Something's not supposed to do because it doesn't make sense. Or maybe it is something. Maybe it's the Satanists. I don't know. They're not in there yet. No, you move.
You're up to date on K92.
$7:01 on your Angry Tuesday.
Angry.
Brand new Anger Diary, 7:15 and 9:15. You can actually watch behind the scenes of that now. It's available on our YouTube channel, K92 Mornin Thang YouTube. You don't have to stink. That's the name of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You don't have to stink.
I mean,
don't
just
have to
in
stink.
general, you
All
don't
right.
either.
You
and
don't.
That's both at life or in your clothes. Both
Right.
of them, yeah, definitely qualifies on each.
Yeah.
But we must get a winner in the secret sound
Come
now.
on.
Five, 4, 3.
Seven seven 9236 800-468-9236. Caller 19. Correctly identify that sound. You win $1,912 from First Team Nissan of Christiansburg, First Team Nissan of Roanoke, and K92. And then right after that, Monica Brooks, your ranch nightmare is finally here.
Ranch.
So much ranch.
No,
I'll
thank you.
explain in the trending next on your thing.
Ranch. Oh! Color 1, color 2, color 3, color 4, color 5.
Stand by. Do it. Do it. So much ranch. I'll explain next. But I must try to make Tanya sort of rich. Richer.
Yeah.
Definitely richer. It's almost
More money in her
$2,000. Tanya in Rocky Mount. Good morning, Tanya.
Good morning.
Tanya, I'd love to give you some money, so give me the K92 secret sound if you don't mind.
Is it closing a playpen and latching it?
Closing a playpen and latching it. Let's listen. Tanya, that's a good idea for a secret sound, definitely. That is not this one, though. Keep trying. We're getting there. We are going to get a winner. More money goes in. There will be a clue at 8:30. Pay attention to that. And then another guess at 9 o'clock right here on K92. Gordon Ramsay's got my back.
Does he?
That's right.
He's the guy.
Salty chef Gordon Ramsay.
I like him.
You know, from Hell's Kitchen. I do too. Makes good food. And now he is coming to the defense of me by blasting that restaurant that last week said no one's allowed to take pictures anymore and post them on Instagram.
He's on your side.
He is.
Really?
He
What'd
said,
he
how
say?
dare you? The customer is giving you free advertising, and they paid for that dish. You're an old fart. Get with the times. That was his quote.
well said.
I mean, they should at least be allowed to check the pictures before. Like maybe the waitress walks over and says, "All right, let's change the lighting because that picture looks, crappy."
The lighting is a bit of a challenge when you're in restaurants because it's darker in there. And if you would like your Instagram food picture nerd tip right now, here it is. Don't use the flash because then everything just looks like sad and hospital-y. You have to get somebody that you're with to shine their flash onto the food as extra light, and then you take your picture without flash.
It's perfect. Okay.
And I'm going to go to that restaurant and do that. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. And then I'm going to tag it as a different restaurant.
Oh.
Give them the advertisement.
That's true.
But Gordon Ramsay's got my back. Exactly. Especially when it's done well. Those of us that are influencers or wannabes, I'm in the wannabe category.
Well,
You'll be there soon.
Someday.
One day soon.
Someday. We got a viral superstar coming in here in an hour. I have one question. How? That's it.
What'd you do?
I only have one question. I didn't even do a one sheet. How?
What'd you do?
How'd you do that thing you do now? That is my only question when she comes in here and plays a Google game. So she'll have to answer some other questions as well. But it is Dani from Postmodern Jukebox at the Berglund Center tonight. And she'll be in studio in about an hour.
Number 2.
Oh, good news with the new iPhone. I mean, I don't have the new iPhone, but this is very important news for the people that do.
Okay.
Because the people that do have the fancy new iPhone 10 that's $1,000, they tend to be of the hipster variety.
Yes.
I think we would agree with that. They have tested it, and the iPhone 10 will not bend in your super skinny jeans. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can wear your jeans.
What a relief.
That has been a problem. Well, you're not even wearing the skinny jeans, so
I wear slim.
Yeah.
And definitely when I put my iPhone in my pocket, because I have the 7 Plus, but it's huge. And then I have the case, and that's huge.
Weird.
There is a big, huge space there. Yeah. And there could be a bendy quality when I sat down. So I am happy to report that you can prominently wear your Fall Out Boy super skinny jeans and feel good about it without bending your iPhone.
Nice.
Though the screen itself is very, you need a cover. You got to get a case, man.
Oh, yeah. It's
There
all
is.
glass.
Yeah, and it has I didn't know about this stuff, but now I do. There's a hardness level just in science in general. Mohs is what it's called, MOHS, and the screen is a 6 on the Mohs hardness scale.
Okay.
So anything below that, you're safe.
Sure.
But anything above that, sand in your pocket, granite countertops and tile, those are 7.
That's just risky.
And higher. So that's why you need to get a case for that sort of thing.
Get a case. Be smart.
Number 1.
Monica Brooks, this is your nightmare. They are now selling ranch dressing in kegs.
No, why?
Eggs.
Why?
For
What's
home-
the purpose
for
of it, though?
homes?
For parties? What kind of party do you need that much ranch?
No party.
It's
That's a lot. That's a ton of ranch.
a
And I
ranch
like ranch. I don't mind ranch.
They're the little mini kegs, sort of when you buy those, you see those little Heineken ones, that sort of thing. Hidden Valley has them too. They only cost $50. And it's, as they say, a year's supply of ranch.
A year.
Though some people in this building, I believe it is a 4-day supply of ranch, this keg of ranch.
No, it's too much. Well, I just don't get, no.
Is that something where I have certain things in life where I immediately lose some respect for someone, even if I like them. It has no reflection on me liking you, but there are certain times, and sometimes they are food related. Like if I'm with you and you order a steak medium well, it just, everything goes down. Just
it's upsetting. It's upsetting. It is upsetting when Jared likes cheese curds, but he likes them with ranch. And it just bothers me. It bothers me.
So is it ranch that bothers you? Or I think where you're okay is if someone orders ranch, you say, fine, it's not for me, but whatever. But I do believe when someone says extra ranch dressing, please, then that's where you have a problem.
Extra ranch for his cheese curds.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Ranch with his chicken wings?
No.
He doesn't.
No.
Because I had him the other night. Monica and I were out, and her husband was there. I got wings, and I got ranch to dip them.
He doesn't dip his wings.
I thought Monica would judge me, but I don't
she-
think
I don't
she
think
I looked
noticed.
at you and I heard you.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't
judged
say
you.
anything. I heard you say it, but
See,
I didn't.
I enjoyed my ranch. It wasn't like a ton of ranch either.
I
Like
glanced over.
I dip it
I
a
said,
little
okay.
bit.
You don't have to defend yourself,
I
even
know.
though she does look down on you. You're going down on the Ma's hardness level for her. You're down to like a 3 now.
Judge
So
her.
I heard that.
Yep, sorry about that. But yeah, you can get your keg of ranch.
Yum.
I know what I'm getting Monica for Christmas.
Yeah, so
Yep.
we can go half.
Keg of ranch. Merry Christmas, girl.
I thought you
Keg of
loved me.
ranch.
Big thing of cheese curds, too. Your husband will be very excited. Brand new Anger Diary is next. You don't have to stink. It'll be right here on your radio. This is your Mornin Thang. This is your Mornin Thang. This is your Mornin Thang. K92. What up, Brandon? What up, Deidre? Deidre. Oh, Deidre. Crisscross and hopscotch. Brett. Blurt. Paul Blart. Moosh. Poot. I'm the one. You're the one. Tell me what to do.
The one. Oh. Everybody would.
Looking at the one. Hi, Samantha. Jennifer puts ranch in her spaghetti.
What?
Oh, wow.
You can't see Monica right now because she's not on her camera, but Jennifer,
Why would you?
I
do
don't
such
think
a-
y'all are ever going to be friends now.
ranch on your spaghetti.
Did you just throw up a little? Is that what it- Tiffany. Now, Jennifer, is it just noodles and ranch? Is that what you're doing? Or is it
Sauce
like,
and
is
ranch
there
on top.
spaghetti sauce and then a little squeeze of ranch on top of that? Oh, and Ruth says it's so good. Well, now Ruth isn't coming to the Monica's Christmas party either. Which, by the way, Monica doesn't have a Christmas party because there's no Christmas in Monica's house until the day before.
We had a big Christmas party one year, and Michi Lee, my nephew, he put.
Michi Lee?
Yeah, Michi he's actually older than Jared, but he's taller than Jared.
Michi Lee sounds like a little Asian woman. That's
No, he's a big black guy.
I know. I know. I know.
Michi, I think. Yeah.
Michi Lee.
Yeah.
Michi Lee does Monica's nails. Like that's what it sounds like.
But Michi is you met Michi, yeah. Mm-hmm. But he put he like Merry Christmas at the top of Ava's like blackboard wall paint or whatever you call it. It was there forever. I couldn't reach.
I can't reach. Oh my llama. Llama llama nucci on the tucci.
You have to meet Michi Lee. You're like, oh.
Michi Lee. Kichi Michi Michi Wichi.
And his niece is named Hawaiian. You're like, oh.
Hey, ho, hey, yo. I guess someone trees up and the presents are already wrapped. Good Lord.
Dang. That's serious. That's like she was shopping during the summer. Spring, probably. Ready.
Stand by. Fred says it's too early to celebrate Christmas, and then we got someone text in 52353. They already have their tree up and all their presents wrapped.
Wow.
That's insane.
Wow.
Insane.
Like you had to start back in spring, summer, shopping, and getting things together.
I was proud of myself. I have purchased one Christmas present. I was very proud of myself.
Yeah.
I have 0.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes.
No, Fred, you have one. Monica's keg of ranch that we're getting her.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
I actually have
that's
2
right.
presents.
You don't want to waste your money, though. You don't want to waste your money.
No, but it'll be worth it. The payoff.
Yeah. This will make you, we'll pour it on you on the radio. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right in the front yard of K92.
Yeah.
Ew.
These all sound
stank.
like those are great ideas for some other show to do.
Yeah, I might actually throw up if we had to do that.
I want to live too, and I don't want Monica to kill me, so we can't do that. Hope for the holidays 2017. I don't want to be one of the ghosts next year in 2018. Like, I never should have done the ranch.
Bad
No
idea.
ghosts actually talk like that at Hope for the Holidays. They all come through our medium, Suzanne Northrup. If you want to go to the event, tickets are on sale and they be selling. So K92radio.com. Don't wait. You will miss out. You can also text the word HOPE, HOPE, to the number 52353 for the direct link. Dear Diary, I'm over it. Some things straight up stink, and there's no reason for them to be as lousy as they are. Hey, I get it with certain things. Homework stinks. Paying taxes. Diarrhea. There's no controlling any of those things. But there are plenty of other things that don't have to stink, but they totally do. I went to a couple concerts over the weekend, and I am sick and tired of paying a ton of money for lousy food and drinks when I'm there. First of all, I am well aware that I am a captive audience, and you're going to be able to charge a bunch of money. Okay, fine. But why does it also have to be terrible? I'll pay $9 for a glass of wine, but it shouldn't be $9 for a glass of crummy barefoot wine that costs a venue like $3 a bottle. Oh, and did you want a cocktail? Good news. It's going to be $11. We're going to use low-grade alcohol, and we're going to put it in a sucky little plastic cup with thin little ice cubes that melt in 2 seconds and make your drink a lukewarm, watery mess. Oh, and you wanted a lime with that? Nah, go bleep yourself. We didn't feel like offering those. Enjoy your lousy drinks, and don't forget to tip in my little tip jar. Oh, and here's your insult to injury. On night number 2, I get up to the bar, order a drink, and the woman says, you have to also buy a bracelet for $2 so you're able to buy drinks. Wait, what? I have to pay you for the privilege of giving you money. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, remember that tip you wanted? I'm wearing it now with your blood money bracelet. It doesn't have to be this way. For a concert or sporting event or whatever, you're already spending $50 to $100 just to get in the door. So why the desire to then bend you over and take the rest of the money out of your wallet? I don't mind paying the premium, but if I am, I don't think it's unreasonable to get a halfway decent product. Nah, forget them. Let's charge them $30 for some Tyson chicken tenders and a poorly made cocktail. And you wonder why people don't buy more tickets to things. How come no one's coming to our sporting event? Because I can buy a bottle of top shelf liquor, the best steak at the butcher, and watch the whole thing on TV, and still come out ahead on the amount of money I spend. Let me think about that for a microsecond. It doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to stink. Change it up. You can do it. Till next time, diary, I say goodbye.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
I can't believe that.
Terribly
Going to charge you for the privilege.
Yeah, I got to sell you a bracelet for $2. No, you don't got to do anything.
No.
But
I do. My boss says I have to.
Yeah, it didn't even take ID. They just wanted $2 more.
That's stupid.
All about the
That's
money.
stupid. I'd leave and go to another bar. I mean,
I was
I
in
would
the
try.
venue.
Yeah,
I
well.
wanted to go to the show, and I had already spent $70 on a ticket.
They
I'm
said
leaving.
they know you're going to spend the money because you have no choice.
Got no choice.
I'd risk bringing in my own.
Would
you do that?
No. You'd
No.
be like, they're going to try to kick me out. They're looking for people to do that.
True.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It just upsets me because they give you a sucky drink
I know.
for all that money, measured pours and whatnot.
No idea is a bad idea except for Fred's ideas. Just remember that here. Angerdiary.com. These ideas. Not all of your ideas.
Okay, good.
Just like half of them.
Some
That's
of
all.
them. Half of them. Yeah.
Angerdiary.com. You can also go behind the scenes of every Anger Diary. You want to watch it go down, how it's put together. That is the K92 Mornin Thang YouTube channel. We have a dirty little secret coming next. If you want to add one, you can always text 52353. We do have one lined up so far. She borrowed money and lied about it. We'll get into the details next on your thing.
As an accident, 122 in Rocky Mount, right outside Rocky Mount, Franklin County, near Jubal Early Highway. You want to be aware of an accident there. Lane closures do exist, so take that into account on your way to work this morning. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Going to be some rain today and some showers this evening as well. 57 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Liberty Flames basketball is back. They're taking on Summit on Friday at 7. You can hear the game on WPLY 610 AM, 101.1 FM in Roanoke, or Lynchburg, 98.5 FM.
Charge you.
Oh, yeah, that's stupid. You doing pregame?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that starts to kind of
It was already in there, too.
You want to?
All right, up at the front. Oh, by the way, I have to get you, you give me $4 more for your 2 drinks. Like, what the? Oh, and you weren't sneaking shit in because they were, and I'm okay with this, especially in this day and age, they were straight up frisking.
Yeah. Man, I remember I went to see Coldplay, and this dude, a couple rows behind me, was smoking weed. And this one guy called him out. He was like, dude, bro, my wife's pregnant. Come on, bro. And he went and told security.
I'm sorry.
and
You're
got
at a
him kicked
concert.
out.
People are going to smoke weed.
Yeah.
You got the guy thrown out?
The guy was livid. This one guy, he was like, my wife's pregnant. You're smoking weed. You got to be respectful to people around you, and went and told security.
What concert was it?
Coldplay.
Oh.
I've been to other concerts, too, like mostly rap concerts, people smoking weed and stuff like that.
I think I've been to like every concert ever.
Actually, yeah. But it was like Coldplay. The guy went and got him kicked out. So the guy smoking weed didn't wait. He was like smoking with his girlfriend.
Have a great day, BJ. Hi, Teresa.
He didn't wait for security to come and get him. He just,
Susan.
yeah.
Brandon.
Gerard?
Oh, Amanda,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
he's
remember
fine.
that.
Yeah, he didn't wait for
Tiffany,
security to come and
that's
get
what we
him.
do. Bring you back.
Was pissed at him, so he left on his own. Never saw him again.
Okay, so to answer the question, Jennifer, is it's pasta sauce and ranch.
Where's all that smoke coming from?
What
Oh,
are you doing here? I'm like, hey,
it's the family.
because they're all my older, boy cousins over there.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? I'm here for a concert. Yeah. Got my boots on. I'm ready to meet Kanye. John Legend. That's so funny with John Legend. They're like, who is he? Get him off stage. And now look at him. People are like, holla, holla, holla. They're like, what is
Right.
this song?
He's
People are
dope,
like,
man.
and at Roanoke College.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were like, where's Kanye? I was like, that's John Legend. I love this song.
Right.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, furthermore, even if you're pregnant, being somewhere in the remote vicinity of someone who has like 2 puffs of weed, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to affect much of anything.
I don't say at a concert. I would like the vibrations. I think it would send me into, labor.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're hanging out in a cloud of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're not sitting in a car. Someone's not blowing it directly in your face.
We're at Foxborough, so it's an outdoor.
It's outside.
The wind's blowing.
Come
away.
on. That's a bit of an that is an overreaction.
Yo, he was like, bro, go.
Was he a big guy?
The guy smoking was. Him and his girl were, but the other guy was smaller than he was.
I'd be like, dude, this is a rock concert. You're gonna have to get over it. Seriously,
Bro,
I think I don't know.
Smoking right now?
I think they blaze up at some band recitals sometimes too, and just in this world. It's like every concert.
Take the edge off.
Who cares?
I mean, he was trying to be, he was trying, but not really to be like kind of low key because he was like,
well, sure. But again, you're outside and you're at a music venue.
yeah.
Again, I'm not Dr.
I didn't
Oz,
care.
but I'm
I
gonna
like
go
the
out
smell.
on a limb that that's not going to affect the situation of the birthal.
Baby.
You say what? You see you like the smoke that came through?
I like the smell of weed. Was that the other day I was like, oh yeah, me and Katie were doing
Hi, Molly.
our engagement shoot in downtown Lynchburg, and these kids were walking up and they were smoking.
You didn't yell, yo, bro,
I was like,
my fiance's engaged. Have some respect.
have some respect.
I'm going to eventually have a child with this woman, and what if this one puff lays in her lungs for the next 3 years? Huh?
Then what?
Yeah.
No,
We
I was
took
like,
a hike up to the mountain,
smell
Bill
weed.
Mountain. We were hiking. This car is like just cruising on down the mountain. And when they opened, the windows went down. It was
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, that they were. I don't know. Maybe they spent the night on the mountain and they woke up like, damn, we meant to leave. But we were hiking up. They weren't coming down.
Why'd you have to do that? Oh, you. That game is so stupid. I don't want to, baby.
Slur ends.
So I'm not sure, but I'm gonna figure out today. I went to a restaurant, ordered food, healthy food with onions. Pretty sure the girl used her bare hands to put my onions in the to-go box.
What makes you say that?
Cause I was trying to see, I didn't see any kind of like fork or anything to pick up the grilled onions. And I was like, she used her hands. I don't know, but I'm going back today
For what?
to look to see if they have anything there.
To order again?
Yeah, I'll see.
And what are you going to do, fight her?
No, I'm suggest that she wash her damn hands and put some gloves on.
Them sound like fighting words.
No, that doesn't sound. That's a suggestion.
No, that sounds.
Suggestion box.
Yes.
That they don't.
I
have.
suggest you die.
What was this one?
Huh?
What was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Morning Thang broadcast live on your radio. We're also live on Facebook. It is the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page all the time. Even when the songs are playing, there are additional conversations. Like we just learned, Monica is putting on her investigator hat to try to fight somebody.
It's not fighting. I'm gonna suggest that they change some things up if they need to,
and perhaps fight if necessary.
They need to change.
This is the thing. She was at this place yesterday,
Yep.
and she saw something she didn't like, and
Well, I don't
she
know if
plans
I-
to go back today.
She's
to-
not sure.
I'm not sure, so I couldn't approach the situation with a strong attitude because I wasn't sure. But I
Right.
had to make sure, I had to check myself to make sure that I'm right in
So
that.
today she's going to go
Right.
back to prove
She
what
would
she
like
thought.
to confirm her ability
And
to have
then-
a strong attitude. Yes.
Then I can suggest that they make some changes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So if
Let me
you
know how that goes.
are in the food service industry today, I implore you, and I actually ask you to do this every day, do things right.
Yeah, like wash your damn hands and put some gloves on.
Okay, yeah, see,
But that's
because Lady
suggestion.
Marmalade is watching, so just
Everyone,
get
I
ready.
mean, I'm all about being clean with around food.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
But
So you can be part of that discussion. Also on the Thang Facebook, Kevin Hart tickets, if you want to win them, we will pick a winner tomorrow right around 9 o'clock. So it gives you a day. Go in there. Very easy. Just like and share the post, and then you can move on with your day. And that gets everybody entered, and most people don't get to win, but one person does get to win.
That's right.
For doing virtually nothing.
Yeah.
So there is at least that. Dirty Little Secrets are next. She borrowed money. She lied.
Oh.
She wants to come clean, and we want to listen. So that's what we will do next on your Thang here on K92. $1,000 pop quiz right at 8 o'clock. Go to the Blue Eagle Credit Union Facebook page. Get your 3 free answers. Get all 10. Win a grand just for knowing stuff about pop culture. That is 8 o'clock right here on K92. All right, stand by. We're going to get our friend on the phone. Oh, man, Charles, and there it is now unmuted. I know, and it does that little fancy pew. I like it better than our old one, would just was green. It was all scary, like a horror movie. But then I figured out how to make this one. So, pew. Need more little pumes. Like, I got to figure out, maybe I can make, like, the Morning Thang logo dance around every now and then, trip people out. That'd be kind of cool. I will do that in my spare time. January. Pretty much. That's kind of accurate. Who can relate? I wanna. La 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 la. I don't want to cry and die and lie and fly. Stick a needle in your eye.
Needle in the eye. My mom yesterday, I was telling her about getting a tattoo shop. I said, right over there, Mom. She said, I want a tattoo on a mole in my forehead. I said, what?
Whatever.
I said, no.
You wanted a mole on your side boob.
No, I want lips, because I got a mole right
Oh, lips, yeah.
And
so
by.
Marilyn Monroe boob.
That's right.
And by. $1,000 pop quiz, 8 o'clock. Go to the Blue Eagle Credit Union Facebook page now. Get your 3 free answers. Get all 10. Win a grand.
Say secret, dirty little secret.
It's always good to, get things off your chest, spill the beans.
Yeah. Feels good. Let it out.
I don't keep secrets. I'm bad at it.
I know we keep saying that. No, you can't.
Oh, don't tell me anything. I'll tell everybody.
No.
And that's why we do this segment, so you can tell everybody, too. So I'm not the worst one. Like, Zach's the only one that can't keep a secret. No, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Frees you up, and it also makes things interesting around here. If you have any secrets you want to spill, 52353, that is the text. Set you up for a future one. We have, she's anonymous. That's fine. You can spill your secrets, but you don't have to give your identity. I'm okay with that. Not Cassie, so that is not her real name. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Go ahead and take it away. What is the secret you would like to spill today?
I want to admit to something that my mom's not going to be happy about.
Okay.
My mom she has no idea that the money that I borrowed from her years ago wasn't used for bills.
Did you say wasn't used for bills?
Yeah, it wasn't used to pay my bills because I had borrowed a chunk of money from her.
Okay, so you borrowed money from your mom.
Mm-hmm.
You told her it was for bills.
Yes.
And this was not recently.
No, this was about 7 or 8 years ago.
Gotcha. Okay. So, you're younger. Well, how much did you borrow?
I borrowed $2,500 from her.
Okay. That's a fair amount of money.
Chunk.
And all right, when you say borrow, you didn't pay this back either, did you?
I did. I've paid her back.
Okay.
Since.
But you feel bad why then? Because you did pay her back.
Well, because it was, she thought I was going on this work trip, but actually I just took a trip to Mexico with a bunch of my friends.
Okay.
And, I mean, I was just really young and immature, and
sure.
it was like a spring break, big, blowout trip.
And it was probably the only way you were going to go, but she wasn't going to give you $2,500 to go to Mexico and get drunk with all your friends. So you created this work trip that you had to go on, and you needed to even though it was a work trip, you needed money?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I was 24 at the time, and I was young and immature, and I just, wasn't really that serious about my profession, and I was just like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and but it definitely ate away at me, the guilt, that I borrowed all this money.
But you paid her back.
I did pay her back.
But
though.
did you?
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say. I mean, if you borrowed that much money, it's one thing if you pay back the chunk of money at once. But did you pay $10 a year? Be like, oh, here you go. You would still be paying on it. So, but you paid her back. You feel guilty. I think, now she's listening, so I guess you can.
Yeah, I mean, I know she won't be very happy about that. Because,
I think it'll be all right. And this is a good secret to spill because you feel guilty about it. You're later on in life now. You're 7 years ago. You've grown up. You probably have a pretty good job that requires work trips from time to time, but you also have your own money. It's almost like one you can have a laugh about now.
I hope so.
And do you honestly believe that she believed you?
Yeah, that's the thing is my mom's very trusting. So yeah, I was pretty spoiled, and so she really
parents always know.
I know, and that's what I feel like now that I am on the other side of the coin and I have
always
children.
Know.
They don't get away with anything.
No, I mean, would you be mad at Isabella if she did?
There would be certain things. I think what happens as a parent is you decide to reveal certain things that you quote unquote found out about, and other things you knew and you let it slide.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my parents know I did ridiculous things when I was in high school and college, and they chose to let it go. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm fooling them. I'm not fooling anybody.
No, but to borrow $2,500.
No, she paid it back. If she didn't pay it back, I'd feel more guilty about it. But, I feel like this is one where now you can grow up and say, hey, remember when I was young and stupid? Well, here, let me tell you a little something about that.
It's not that big of a deal.
I mean, did
anymore.
anything horrible happen on this trip? Did you, kill a guy and you had to bury a body? Otherwise you could.
Yeah, no, it was a great trip. But, I mean... I definitely, had some guilt about it.
Tell you what, you can't get away with stuff like this anymore thanks to things like Snapchat.
I know.
Right. Like, hey, saw you on your work trip at Senior Frogs. Didn't know they had a convention center.
You really can't lie about any of this stuff, no.
No. And you think you can. Boy, kids, they love doing that, having these house parties. Oh, my parents are out of town. Yeah, but we have Snapchat too, dummy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
you
she
were
paid
lucky.
the money back, so... I think, like Zach said, you can just be like, hey, Mom, by the way, you remember way back when? Yeah, I didn't go where I said I was going. It's fine. You paid her the money back. It's all clear
Everybody
now.
did that. I guarantee you,
that.
Fred probably did that on a bi-weekly basis, lying to your parents, saying you were going to one place, because your parents were strict.
Yeah.
So I would assume that there were plenty of times where you were not upfront about where you were going. And in hindsight, your father was a cop. He knew where you were all the time.
Yeah. And my dad, the last part of his police officer career, he was in the polygraph unit, a.k.a. the lie detector test.
Oh, yeah.
And so he could look at me. He could look at any of us and tell if we're lying, different things we all do.
I'm going to tell you right now,
so,
you ever see Total Recall? Either one? Either the Colin Farrell one or the Arnold Schwarzenegger one?
Possibly.
Well, he pulls a homing beacon out of his nostrils that someone has inserted in there that he didn't know about. You probably have one of those in there.
I think you have one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. He knew where you were at all times.
I'm like, Dad, how did you know?
Yeah. Maybe it's not up your nose, but we'll see. I guarantee you he knew, though. Not Cassie. I appreciate you coming in. I think you're cool. Father Zach Jackson, you're free of guilt. You're good. You get to go into heaven now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I really, that one I don't think is that big a deal at the time. Okay. If you hadn't paid her back,
that's a problem.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay her back. But you paid her back, you're good to go. If you have a secret you want to spill, good. 52353. That is the text. We will set you up. Blow Your Mind is next with the creepiest newborn picture you will ever see in your life. This is going to freak you out, Monica. I will show you. It was just a coincidence because it happened on Halloween, and I will show you and explain the entire thing to you and blow your mind. Then we'll do the $1,000 pop quiz. Go to the Blue Eagle Facebook page now, get your 3 free answers, and then win all that money. 8 o'clock on your thing. Stand by, please. Oh, snap. Kristen, what does that mean? Are they ripping it off, or are they saying we rip it off? I wouldn't know. I didn't know they did it because I don't listen. Hey, there you go, Rachel. A donation has been made in your name. That's what you pay her back. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. And Cheryl likes your idea of $10 a year.
Yeah, I was like,
I love you, Mom.
Charles, that is true, but I'm still of the enjoying of drinking, within moderation, of course, and sometimes slight excess, but not excessive excess. It's much more affordable to not drink. I can tell you that much. You're right. Don't spoil it, Ruth. Yeah, no. You look delicious.
I did. I was like looking. I'm like,
look at you, looking all tasty over there. Don't let me forget I have to put 2 files in the system after this break. Yes. Help me remember that. Facebook, help me remember that. I'm going to forget. If this ends and I'm still sitting here, say, hey, get your ass up and go do that thing you're supposed to do. In my head in this part of the song, I go, only God can save a tree instead of whatever it is, because she says only God can help you or whatever it is. Like, only God can save a tree. I don't know why I think that, but I do. Only God can save a tree. Just a bunch of mischievous little cockatoos. I will explain here in a second. Hope for the Holidays 2017 is next Thursday, the 16th. Holiday in Tanglewood in Roanoke. Tickets on sale now. K92radio.com. Or just text the word HOPE, HOPE, to the number 52353. If you want to win them, 8:15 in the Google game.
Pew, 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 pew.
There's a place in Europe, so many people are looking at their phones while they're walking and bumping into lampposts. They're going to put airbags on them.
No. How about just pay attention? Are you for real? Airbags.
I think that's good for a couple of them, though, because and have real airbags that just knock them over.
Yeah,
oh, man.
The real powerful ones.
Yeah, they say smombies, which would be smartphone zombies. Mm-hmm. And 1 in 5 pedestrians at risk from a distraction caused by smartphones. So they're going to put little airbags on a lamppost as a way to get you to be more careful and notice that they're there and everything.
That's not going to work.
No, it's not
going
to work.
Keep going.
They're like, oh, we got airbags now.
Right.
So I can just really just keep on walking.
Again,
now I'm
though,
safe.
If they're real airbags, I mean, airbags in cars, it'll break your arm. I mean, they save your life, but they break your face.
Yeah, I think just pay attention. Wake
my
up.
iPhone 10!
Yeah.
I actually decided that yesterday because I was messing around with my phone while driving, and I was not texting. I was moving to a song on music, and I almost rear-ended the car in front of me, and I was like, nope, that is my warning. I'm not doing it anymore because it would have been straight up stupid.
Yeah, just pay attention.
I don't want the real airbag to go off in my car. No.
Uh-uh.
Gonna freak you out, Monica, this picture, because Brittany Self, her water broke on Halloween, so she had to go to the doctor and have the baby be born while the doctor was dressed like the Joker.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Well, that doctor likes to have a good time. He was sober, right? Was he so? I hope so. You can't just walk into the office.
Sure he was.
But you look like that. You're like, are you okay?
No, he was working. He was at the hospital.
Oh, he was
and it was Halloween.
I thought he was called in.
No.
That's amazing.
Oh.
He was like at a party.
At a party.
Like,
He was
hey, we need you to get here now. Stat.
Yeah. No, he dressed like that for the day, which means
That's
he's
scary.
a little kooky on the inside.
That's cool, though. I like that.
Yeah.
It's thinking outside the box a little bit.
He signed a card, Dr. Joker, to everybody afterward, too. And he had birthed her other 2 kids. So she knew this doctor and everything.
I love that.
But, man, that picture will freak you out.
Yeah. And and after having a baby, you're tired and everything. So you're probably like, am I really looking at... Is that my doctor?
Yeah, Monica was heavily medicated at the time.
It was St. Patty's Day for Ava, so everyone was green and had little things flying off their head and all kinds of... I'm like, what's going on?
Fred, none of us did. Just so you know.
You're right. She was seeing all these things.
It was June 9th. I don't know what she's talking about.
She's high as a kite.
I was like, what's going on?
Hey, thanks so much, Dr. Green Elephant. That's nice. Top of the morning, Lucky Charm.
All these beads and stuff.
Yeah,
what's
look at
happening?
you. Some beads. Is this Mardi Gras hangout? Woo! No.
She was on a different planet.
I kind of did that,
And you get to show that picture of your kid later when he's doing evil things as a tiny kid just to freak him out. Here's your doctor. One more.
Your mind.
They're trying to improve the internet speed in Australia. So they have been setting up this huge infrastructure of broadband internet, and it's being destroyed by cockatoos.
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 No. Your mind.
Yep. I'm putting up all these wires. They come back and they're all half-eaten, and it's because cockatoos, which are parrots, look like a parrot. They normally eat fruit, nuts, wood, and bark. They are also apparently fans of broadband. So the cockatoos are eating the wires.
He's like, this is a
Gotta
good
be
wire.
one of those wires.
Australia is weird because on the ends, it's very city. You know, it's a city, it's a place, it's cool. And then the minute you go inland, it's another planet.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Cockatoos eat wires. I mean, that's what goes on there.
Can't even have
a little scary.
Wi-Fi in peace. Wow.
What are the Bushmen going to? No, wait, the Bushmen are in Africa. Who are the ones? Outback? What are they?
Outback.
The Aborigines? I think it's Aborigines. They have a name, and it's
We had to Google it.
maybe it is Bushmen there too. I don't know, but they can't get on Snapchat because of these filthy cockatoos.
That's messed up.
I love this quote, and it's just a quote. I am reading it here from the woman who is the co-project manager. She said, "I guess that's Australia for you. If the spiders and snakes don't get you, the cockies will.
Yeah.
So just remember that.
Yeah.
The cockatoos
Those
are out to
birds.
get you."
Mm-hmm.
As an accident, 122 north in Franklin County near Jubal Early Highway. Some lane closures there because of an accident right outside of Rocky Mount. So be aware of that. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Going to be a lot of rain today. Expecting that later on this morning into the afternoon. Some showers tonight. 57 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Join K92's Zack Jackson. Never heard of him. This Saturday, noon to 2, I'll be at VMI for the Virginia Military Institute football game. They're taking on Wofford. And calling all high school seniors, you can come out and learn how to get involved in the Army ROTC program. And how about a 4-year scholarship at VMI? That'd be nice. Your parents would enjoy that as well. So I will be there noon to 2, Virginia Military Institute, this Saturday with your K92. La 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 la. Well, thank you, Samantha. We do. We try to be filthy and raw. And I said, if Kristen is still here, I still need to know my answer. Are they ripping it off? Are we ripping it off? She said Elvis Duran in the morning show are talking about ripping off dirty little secrets. I don't know if that means they're going to do it or they say we're ripping it off. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. And I also would say that they probably don't listen to this show because they are filthy New York peoples. Hello. Hey. Can't make a performer ill. I know. My son coughed in my mouth. Now I have a sore throat because he is a... Darn it.
Let me cough on you.
Ah, I coughed into my shoulder, thank you very much. And I'm actually not coughing from illness. It's this Lysol getting in my throat. No, I can't find it. I don't know what the hell happened to it. We will find something, though. Trying to look in the office again. I'm trying to think of when we last used it. I recorded something in... we did that thing with Andrew from Blue Eagle. That was the last thing I recorded. With iRay.
Is that last week?
No, it was a couple weeks ago. We were in a production room. Did I leave it in the production room? All right. That's the last time I used it, though. So I'll start thinking about that.
Oh, I thought y'all were in here.
Who's on at 10? Is anyone on at 10 at Vibe right now? Huh? So when's Tim on? 1, 2? 2.
He gets in at like 9.
Oh, yeah. No, steal a chair. Please, go ahead. Yes, if that was your question, the answer is please do. Ben, everybody. Ben. What about Ryan? $30 inches of snow. Holy God. No. Showers. By the way, none of you people reminded me to go do that thing.
I just said it.
Did you?
Uh-huh. I didn't hear you. Oh. Yeah, I said 2000 system. And you went, I thought you heard me.
I didn't hear you.
Oh.
And even just then, I thought you said 2000 system.
Oh, 2000 system. You said, yeah.
Come on, Ben.
Much. How are you?
Chilling, man.
Yeah. How did your engagement pictures go?
They went. No, it was good. It was great, actually. It turned out great. The ones that I saw. Say it again.
Did you guys have like a gang symbols picture?
Yeah, swat. Just pictures of us. Our faces. Our classy
Some gang
outfits.
signs. That could have been on the invitation.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like some shit like this. West Side.
Whatever gang symbols are.
Southwest VA, bitch. I don't know. Nah, I didn't think of anything. I didn't think of that at the time. There's something that crossed my mind like yesterday or 2 days ago. I was like, we should have did that. Now I can't remember what it was. But no, just regular shit. My buddy does like this like signature thing with all his couples where it's like you like kind of fake kiss, but there's like a space in between your lips and like the sun is shining through.
Oh, that's on Snap tonight? I mean, not Snap tonight, but Snap today.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
He said, I'm the shit for you.
Yeah, those look really good.
Shows you all kinds of stuff right here. There you go.
Where's that playing?
Oh, Snap.
Oh, okay.
Is that the song that comes with it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
No,
I was wondering why it sounded
playing.
different. The song's on the radio too.
Yeah, it's the filter.
I'll do shit for you. Woo, ooh.
Do it.
He said, I'll shit for you.
Jessica was listening to a SZA song came on. We were in the car.
Love Galore?
Drew Barrymore. She's like, why is this song called Drew Barrymore? I'm like, I don't know. Ask SZA. How the hell would I know?
Who said that? Thank Morning.
7:58. It's Angry Tuesday. Here on your thing. It's going to be cold and rainy.
I know.
Next couple days.
Time for layers.
Fred's all excited.
Time for layers. I still got my jacket on. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It gets dark fast. I'm like,
It's dark fast. Yeah, I don't like daylight saving time.
No. Fred likes wearing all manner of jackets and hats indoors.
Scarf.
I like layers. Haven't done the scarf yet. I do have a scarf I got for Christmas a couple years ago. Still haven't worn it yet.
It's okay. If you want to wear your scarf to work, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But when
You're
you
gonna judge
enter
me.
the building, you must take it off or I will fight you live on Facebook. I can't. I can't
oh my
do that.
gosh, if you walk in with a turtleneck and a scarf. Oh.
No.
Yeah.
The scarf I could probably get away with. I could figure some outfit out. I could never pull off a turtleneck.
No.
Like I'm like a stagehand.
Yeah, no,
I
you
could
come
never-
in here with a turtleneck and a scarf and be like, "What are you directing Hamilton? What is going on here? Why are you doing this?"
What are you doing?
Swinging over my shoulder.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that fancy.
Yeah.
Nah, I can do a couple different looks. Not the turtleneck.
You would really
would
be
judge
able
me.
to pull off the smug theater guy look, though. because if he had a black turtleneck and he wore a scarf inside and then he had his smart people glasses on, he would look like the most pretentious person ever, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that.
Oh,
and what's that little fancy hat they wear in France?
A beret?
Beret, that one. Yeah. All that stuff you said along with the beret.
Uh-huh.
I could probably pull that off.
Oh, you could pull it off. We would.
Somebody probably beat you up once you leave the building.
Me and Monica
Beat me
leave
up?
the building.
It's me and Zack,
Yeah,
Why would you beat me up?
Because we just have to.
Because I just look like I'm begging for it?
You're asking for it.
You're asking
That's
for
what it is.
What are you
You
doing?
dress like a loser.
Yeah, that's what I would be saying this. I'd be like, I don't want to do this, but you did this to
We
yourself.
love you. We got to do this.
All because I look like a playwright.
We
You
need
jerks.
Fred back.
I know.
What have you done with Fred?
Yeah. And trust me, Monica, I don't know about you, but there would be a lot of don't hit yourself going on in that one. I'd be like, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself.
Oh, man.
It's out of love. That's what it is.
It is. It's out of
Halloween's
love.
over.
We're here to support you. We can't have you looking like that.
Yeah. I think, thank you then.
Leave
Thank
that
you in
to the
advance.
playwright professionals. You ain't no playwright, man.
I am not.
You don't even look like you wrote a magazine, so you're not allowed.
No, I don't write much.
No,
of anything.
exactly. So that's it.
Thank you for having my back.
Dress like
Those
you're
are real
supposed to be,
friends.
man.
Yeah. Real friends tell you
Exactly.
what doesn't look
Yeah,
right,
you
what
can't
you
do
shouldn't
that.
be wearing.
Like, you look like a stinking fool.
Yeah.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah.
Good with that.
Appreciate it.
Famous person coming in here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
She's had, God, like I said, 50 million in excess YouTube views.
That's
Postmodern
pretty cool.
Jukebox is the band there at the Berglund Center tonight, or the group, whatever you want
Yeah.
to call them. And Dani is one of the lead singers.
Yeah.
And they do cool swing and loungy versions of popular songs from now.
It's really
and they
good.
do it in that style. It's very cool. And again, my one sheet says how.
How?
I mean, I know
She
she's
has
all.
how many followers on YouTube?
She's
and Snapchat?
talented
Yeah.
and stuff. There-
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to be talented, but then there is that one leap to get over the viral wall. How does that happen? And she will play Google Game with us here in a few minutes. Now we must play Pop Quiz.
Pop.
774-9236 800-468-9236. Pop Quiz works like this. 10 questions right here on this piece of paper. Get them all, you get $1,000. Caller 19, that's for you to take next on your thing. Google Game after that. Secret sound first clue of the day at 8:30. It is a busy hour of stuffing things, and then we're going to make Fred hit himself.
Sorry, yes, I would have to fight you just because that was not right. We need Fred back.
You guys are mean.
It's for your own good.
Yes. Color 1, color 2, color 3, color 4.
Doing this because we love you, man.
I am here.
Hello.
Where's my director's chair?
Jared used to always wear like a little beanie hat thing. I didn't like it. Color 6, color 7, color
Isn't that a
8,
Nine Inch
color
Nails
9,
song? Head like a
color 10.
dick. What's up, Adria?
Yeah. Color 11, color 12, color
Yes,
13.
Brandon, exactly. Hi, Angie.
Color 14.
Thunder. Thunder.
Color 15. Color 16. Color 17. Color 18. K92 hello. K92 hello. Hello, what's your name? Hey, Joe, what town? All right, have you played before? Oh, you played this game? Okay, you wouldn't be able to. I'm sorry, Joe. Oh, you played a different game. Okay, all right. All right, make sure your radio is off. And make sure that we're not on speakerphone. And just be really loud and clear and fast with your answers, okay? All right, it's about money. Good luck. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I played the game. So you played this game? No, I played a different game. All right. I was quick to say, all right, Joe. Can't play.
Thunder. There she is. Can you let them into the lobby? That's Devin and Dani.
She's trying to get pregnant by him. What? Do what?
All right, I'll be nice. One last time. Germ spray.
You know what she looks like? Is that she has the red, girl with the red hair.
Yes.
Justina Valentine from
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ridiculousness.
No, I'm from Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Oh, it's not the same person. Who's the chick on Ridiculousness?
That's
She like raps.
This is your moment. If you're Joe in Boonesville. Good morning, Joe.
Morning.
Joe, you ready to win $1,000?
Yes, I'm ready.
He sounds ready.
Yeah.
He's very calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
He sounds like a guy who could write a play. Freddie Mac, I don't know. Joe, did you go get your 3 free answers?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. He's got his 3 free ones from Blue Eagle Credit Union. Everybody else, if you go to the Blue Eagle Facebook page right now, you can get tomorrow's answers. Whether Joe wins or not, we play again. $1,000 pop quiz. Joe, it's $10 for every question you get right. You get them all right, you win $1,000. You can pass at any time, and we'll come back if there's time. Joe, do you have any questions?
No, I'm ready.
All right, let's do
He's
this.
ready.
Your 60 seconds will start when I finish reading this first question. Good luck, Joe. Who is actor Will Smith married to?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yes. Bret Michaels is the lead singer of what 80s hair metal band?
Poison.
Yep. Who is Kelly Ripa's current co-host on her live daytime talk show?
Ryan Seacrest.
Yes. Who's younger, Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber?
Selena Gomez.
No. True or false, Ed Sheeran has a 7-year-old daughter?
True.
No, that is not. What actor played George Costanza on the TV show Seinfeld?
Pass.
Okay. What is rapper P. Diddy's real name?
Sean Combs.
Yup. Supermodel Kate Upton married what baseball player this week?
Pass.
Okay. Don Draper was the main character of what AMC show?
Pass.
What member of One Direction is from Ireland?
Mm.
Throw him out there. Actor that played George Costanza. You can do that one. Kate Upton married who? Don Draper, what show? Time is up, Joe.
$40.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
$40. And you started out on fire. It's feeling good.
He
That
was.
one tripped you up.
I know,
and
it started to rain on that fire. It's okay. Yeah, Bieber's 23. Selena is 25.
Yeah, she's older.
That was one of the answers, too.
No, it was not. The Ed Sheeran one was, though. That was the one that you did screw up, the false. That's okay, though. George Costanza was played by Jason Alexander. Supermodel Kate Upton married Justin Verlander of the World Series champion Houston Astros.
wedding.
Don Draper is from Mad Men, and Niall is born in Ireland from One Direction. Joe, it's $40. Hang on. That's real money.
Yep. That's your money.
You know what you do is you go buy a Bitcoin with that, and then you turn it into $1 million. Or zero, but, you only lose $40
Or
that way.
you just
so don't
go
feel
buy
that
you a
bad.
scarf and a beret and just
Yes.
prance around.
Start your life as a playwright. This will be the moment. And Joe will say it. Be like, I was just working my job as a mechanic, and I decided, oh no, I am writing the next Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll say, we knew that guy.
Yes.
And then he won't let us into his play because he'll say, I didn't win the pop quiz. Y'all suck. And we'll be sitting on the outside.
Sorry.
But we will know deep down that we launched Joe's career
That's right.
as a
Because of
playwright.
us.
So congratulations, Joe, and you're welcome. We have a special guest in here next for the Google game. It's Dani from Postmodern Jukebox. If you're into them, really popular on YouTube, they're going to be at the Berglund Center tonight, and we will be giving away tickets to Hope for the Holidays. So if you want to win those with our medium, Suzanne Northrup, that is next on your K92. All right.
You put Joe on her.
Yes. Joe, hang on. Okay.
Hey, Joe, have you won with us before? What's your last name?
You're going to have to just...
All right, hold on. All right, you did say yours, right?
Same address as last time.
Okay, all right, and your address? Okay. All right, we got you, and we will get your check mailed out to you, okay? All right, thank you.
Come on in. This is Dani, everybody.
Hey!
Hello. You'll be set up right over here.
Do it.
How you doing? Headphones if you want them. Don't. Actually, you will need them in order to hear the game.
Cool deal. A game? Hey, nice
Freddie.
to meet you, Freddie.
How you doing? I'm Monica. How you doing?
Monica,
I love your hair
Dani.
and stuff. I saw you walking through. I'm like, yes. Hey,
Devin,
how you
what's
doing? Hey.
Long time no see.
Everybody say good morning to Dani. We're live on Facebook
All the
It's already
time.
on oh, you know what? I don't have a camera. See?
We'll fix it.
You're gonna need paper.
No, you're actually right in it in that corner.
Oh, you're right on
And,
camera.
Right here.
you got an extra ink pen somewhere? Oh, here's one. I found one.
Yeah.
And you'll need this.
Oh my gosh. What's happening? What's happening?
Lots.
Lots. Well, there you go. I like
Yeah.
it.
We get to play a game called the Google game.
Oh no.
In the Google game, we have 3 searches. You know when people search on Google and it fills in the popular answers?
Uh-huh.
You're just trying to guess what they are. And you try to win somebody a prize.
They're all dirty.
Sometimes.
They're all dirty. I know what this is.
And one of them is about you.
Oh, that's bad.
Or you know,
That's bad.
Postmodern Jukebox.
Okay, good. I was like,
it's not,
I was like,
not
I don't want to
specifically
Google
about
me
you.
that much. Maybe refrain.
There's another Dani Armstrong, you know. From,
Well, no, and thank
British
God,
one.
thank God she did, because then everything I don't want aired kind of got buried with that little crazy girl.
Yeah, exactly. So it works out well.
She's insane.
And it bumps up your searches.
Yeah. Well, that, and she keeps offering me more and more money for my website for DaniArmstrong.com.
Ah.
We're up to $85,000.
Ah!
I'm still saying no. I'm holding out for $250.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
I said if I can't half buy a house in LA from this chick,
Yeah.
then I'm not selling it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm all about
Shoot,
that.
half by a house, you need like
That reminds
500
me,
by
Mom.
now.
I have a couple of GoDaddy accounts I need to.
Monica runs many shady side businesses. Like buying. Didn't you get a cease and desist from somebody?
Yeah, NBC.
He was just.
They
No.
threatened to sue me. I'm like, you go
She
ahead.
was trying to just
sue me.
buy like names of TV shows and stuff, and
And
they
I want
sued
one.
her for
I want
it.
one. They didn't have it. They tried to sue me. They said, we will sue. Okay, go ahead. I dare you.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, that's amazing.
But, it's like, try me. Yeah, now I end up in jail. Knock on wood. Let me knock on wood.
Right.
Something happens and I end up. Let's check her background, see what's going on. All legit.
Yeah.
I'll be
okay.
out 2 days. Top.
Stand by. K92 Mornin Thang. We'd be like classy in here a little bit. It's good.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Freddie Mac's gonna start dressing as a playwright.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
And,
fancy prancing around.
Have to put on the red light.
The band is Postmodern Jukebox, and are you the lead singer? Is that
I am one of the lead vocalists, yeah. Although in Postmodern Jukebox we have like 15, but I'm one of the 5
Everybody.
here today in Roanoke.
Dani Armstrong in the house?
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
And she will be at the Berglund Center tonight. And if
Yes.
you've never heard of Postmodern Jukebox, they take songs and sort of give them the swing, the lounge, the crooner vibe.
Yeah, set them back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s.
And this is Dani's actual vocals right here.
Nobody at all. Tell you just how I feel. I will share you with another boy.
Monica, you're almost as good a singer as she is. Almost.
I was listening. Can I go ooh in the background? Just go ooh.
Please do.
That's all
Please
I'm
do.
saying.
Please
Yeah,
do.
Monica's got the Tina Turner type of vocal range, like the low. Dani
Right.
can go super high.
I know.
I've
How long
heard
have you been
your high
singing?
range.
I've been singing forever. My parents met playing in a band together, so we were like the Von Trapps growing up, just singing.
sweet.
And
Like that. Yeah.
my brother sings, so it's everybody.
All
Let
right.
me see if I can
It's in the
find
family. Jeez.
something wonderful of Monica singing here.
Oh no, they
Do
do
it.
have something. Blah 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 blah. And you.
Squaggles.
Oh, it's I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. The singing makes me dizzy. Oh, Adele.
I like that.
That was an intern.
Hey.
Oh, here's Bruno Mars.
I got 2 thumbs in my pocket. Blah blah blah. That was
Two
yeah,
thumbs
I
in
think
my
those were
pocket.
actually the words. I think
Blah,
that's
blah, blah,
that's what I
blah.
say every time.
That right there. Pop it for me. I'm pretty sure that's KT or Midday.
Yeah.
Midday girl.
Yeah, Monica fashions herself as a bit of a karaoke superstar.
There
For
you
some
go.
reason, the bar always closes out like right after she sings. And actually, one of the bars she loved to sing at closed altogether.
Yeah, that was a shame.
Yeah.
You can't top perfection. You got to shut it down after that.
That's how you do it.
You're a nice guest. Thank you so much.
It's early. I haven't had coffee. I'm a little delirious.
So Dani is part of Postmodern Jukebox, which it's an internet sensation.
It is. You can have a whole career off the internet. Who knew?
I know. And I had, I was saying earlier, a lot of times people come in for interviews and you prepare one sheets and you say, so you grew up in wherever it is you grew up.
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't have a one sheet because I had one question and it was how. That was the only one I had.
Wow,
so
that's some great stuff there. How? How, white man? I don't know what to say to that. How does this Postmodern Jukebox happen in the world? How'd
you take off?
How does you happen? I guess is
how
what it is.
How does you happen? Well, what's pretty cool is, as I just said, you can have a whole career based off the internet now. So I had a couple viral videos back in 2014 and got invited to sing somewhere for one song. Yeah. And the manager of PMJ was there. Huh. So emailed me the next day to come join the group. And of course, immediately I go straight to Google and go, what is PMJ? I'd heard Postmodern Jukebox, but never PMJ before. And just kind of found out about this band that had some hits go big back in like 2011 and 12. And now they are touring the entire world. They sold out Radio City Music Hall last year. I mean, it's a really cool experience.
Yeah,
it's really
Postmodern
cool.
Jukebox are at the Berglund Center tonight. Just to give it, this is one of the videos. I think it was one of their first ones. Was the Radiohead cover that took off?
Oh, Haley Reinhart from American Idol. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But that chick's not here right now. Dani is. So hi.
Right?
We love you.
We love
here.
me. Nah, you'd love Haley too. Haley was actually in my hometown of Detroit last night playing. She's a very cool girl, but yeah, she's a superstar.
So how did your original video that went viral, like how did that happen? What is that like for somebody who you're a singer, you're trying to make it in this business, and then overnight you wake up and what happens?
Well, the funny thing is I talk about it. My first viral video was me and another girl singing Natural Woman together. And I woke up to a text message from her and she said, have you gotten a lot of friend requests on your personal page? For me, they tagged my personal Facebook page. And I looked and they were all a very certain demographic. And I was like, they're all the same age. Okay. They're all the same gender. Okay. I was like, what's happening? Why do I have 6,000 friends? Like literally thousands of friend requests came in. Yeah. They blocked them because I hit 5,000 so quick. And then I realized what had happened. And then instantly you have people in your inbox like, will you wear my clothes? Can I send you earrings? And it sounds very glamorous, but then like you see the clothes and you see the earrings and you're like, oh, baby, I'm good.
Oh,
so
no.
This is going to turn my neck green. I can't wear that.
I'm like, yeah.
Right. Let me take off the follow question of can you plug our show?
There. No, I love plugs and all that stuff.
Hit
but
me up on Instagram.
Yeah, you have people from Scandinavia being like, you're gonna want my mom's pie, and I'm like, I think you should eat it there. Scandinavia. I think I'm good. So it's pretty interesting.
They're gonna be at the Berglund Center tonight. We're gonna talk more with Dani. Do you want to play the Google game?
I want to play the Google. I don't know what the Google game is, but I'm so excited.
So we're going to let her play along. So if you want to play the Google game, we're going to start doing that right now. On your thing.
Go.
So Google is where you're trying to predict the most popular searches on the Google computer, who has a personality of his own. Good morning.
Good morning, Google gamers.
Good morning, Google.
It is election day. So, who's everybody voting for?
Probably not want to get into that.
Let's get real specific and have a serious political discussion.
No.
That should totally go over well.
No.
I tell you this much. I'm voting for whatever candidate stops letting the kids out of school for election day.
Oh, yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah, no.
I'm stuck home today watching all my booger eaters run around while they are hopped up on leftover Halloween candy.
I know, mine are home. I'm staying longer at work.
But seriously, get out there and exercise your American right and have your voice be heard by either voting for that one candidate that half your friends hate and will stop talking to you if you vote for them, or that other guy that the other half of your friends hate and will be mad at... Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Can I just text my vote to Idol08 and root for Carrie Underwood instead?
Yes, that's fine.
Let's start game. Citizens of Earth.
774-9236 800-468-9236. Google game is on. Predict the most popular searches. You can team up with Monica Brooks Freddie Mac or Danny from PMJ.
Hey.
And you can Google what is PMJ. She had to when she joined the band as well. It's totally fine. They're going to be at the Berglund Center tonight. Prize on the line is Hope for the Holidays 2017. It is at the Holiday in Tanglewood next week. Are you, Danny, someone who believes in communicating with the dead and stuff like that?
Yes.
We're doing that. That's what it is.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, we have a medium that comes in every year, our friend Suzanne Northrup, and she communicates with the dead, and that is next Thursday.
Oh, can I stay?
Yes,
I'll just
absolutely.
camp out in the corner.
I'll put you on the list.
There it is.
Right. I won't even trade it for a plug, or you don't have to eat my wife's pie or anything. You can come to the event, and you can win them right now as well. Google game next.
Let me refresh, make sure we get updated information. Yeah, there's still an accident 122 North in Franklin County near Jubal Early Highway. Some lane closures there on your way to work. Be aware. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Going to be some rain off and on today and showers tonight. 55 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Google game is next. Secret sound clue after that. Angel on the Facebook live stream says, Danny, your voice is awesome, and you're putting my 10-year-old in a trance. So she's enjoying that.
Nice.
Everybody else is sharing breakfast recipes. Yes, fried bacon. Yes, I'm on. Yes.
Fried bacon.
All right. There we go. We're good.
Caller 1, caller 2.
Yeah, this is the new world order now. We're on everything all the time.
Right,
Even
yeah.
when the songs are playing, they're still live.
Oh, my gosh.
Chat along with them and everything.
That's crazy, yeah.
Caller 7.
I bet, yeah.
But it's okay. Every now and then I can take all the audio off if I have to
Caller
talk
8.
smack about someone in this office.
K92, hello, what's your name?
Or whatever. But,
Hey, Courtney, be sure to have your radio turned off and make sure that we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, okay?
well, on the
All right, hold on.
you know, on this thing, it's
K92,
uncensored.
hello.
Anything goes. So
Hey, what's your name?
we'll be wildly inappropriate.
You say
sometimes.
Ann?
That's fine.
Hey, Ann, be sure to have
Most
your
of the
radio
time.
turned off. Make
I
sure
got
that we're not
flagged by
on speakerphone or
Postmodern
Bluetooth
Jukebox
when we're
yesterday because I
talking
played a clip of the song.
Uh-oh.
Like copyright infringement. I'm like, I have permission from the band.
Stephanie, be sure to have your
That's
radio
amazing.
turned off, okay? Make sure that
I
we're
mean,
not on
it's the
speakerphone or
computers.
Bluetooth. We're gonna be on it just
And
a
actually,
minute,
it's never
all right?
us that gets flagged. It's the
All right,
original
hold on,
artist.
hold on.
Our music we can't post on Facebook anymore. Our own covers that we own, that we spend all this money doing all the lights for, we can't post.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Facebook has gone full
I know
crazy.
Facebook is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. And Instagram's following suit pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Instagram, you can kind of get away with it, but yeah,
Very soon.
Facebook
won't.
is crazy.
Well, the thing that always frustrates me is for us, like we pay the broadcast rights,
Mhm.
we pay the digital rights to all of the licensing services, to all of the, all the songs.
Yeah.
We pay.
Yeah.
I should be allowed. Like,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Right. Yeah.
And I get flagged for these things. Like and there's certain songs like Warner Brothers, man, they pick up Charlie Puth in 2 seconds. They'll pick it up on like my headphones and it'll be for 10 seconds. It'll get flagged. And I dispute them all the time. I'm like, this is 10 seconds of a 3-hour broadcast. That's fair use. And I have the licensing fee anyway, so stop it.
Oh my gosh, that's insanity.
Yeah.
Zack, I gotta know you didn't come to Berglund Center this weekend, did you?
I did not. I was out of town. So. Oh, no. I was
Oh, no.
How about
Listen,
overpriced drinks
$2.
at
What the hell
concert
was that?
That's weird. That's really weird.
Yeah.
I would be upset about that.
Y'all have better offerings than a lot of venues do. Yeah, I had to pay. I went to a Allllll concert in Asheville over the weekend, and I go up and I buy beer, and they're like, "Yeah, I have to sell you a bracelet for $2 so you can buy this beer." Okay, I guess. I don't know. Cool,
That's
that was your
interesting.
tip, just so you know.
Yeah, right?
They kind of get that a lot now.
Yeah.
People get irritated.
That's just, you know what? Fine. Add that stupid $2 to the cost of the ticket in the first place, so I don't have to hear about it when I get up to the thing. Yeah, it is a pet peeve of mine when they make sucky drinks and charge you $14 for them. I'll pay $14 for a good
you would
drink.
never survive in Los Angeles.
I lived in LA.
$26 for like the worst glass of white $2 wine you've ever had. And you're
Yeah.
like, what is this? Oh yeah, drinks in LA are crazy.
Yeah.
Forget New York. It's a mess.
My friend from Richmond said she bought like 6 shots this weekend. She's like,
Oh
I
no,
know.
drinking on the road is the best thing you've ever done in your life. I'm like, I'll buy a drink for this whole bar. It'll be like $42. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's 2 Jack and Cokes in LA. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I know LA. Alcohol in general has gotten really out of control the last year or two. Now that craft cocktails is a thing,
Ugh.
I mean, we have $14 drinks in Roanoke now. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't want to drink with dirt in it and like, a leaf and a tree.
If it's good, I'm all right. All right, get Okay, so Google game, there'll be 3 rounds.
Okay.
And it's like the top 4 answers. You get 100 Mornin Thang bonus points that you get to bet with.
Okay.
And if you get the number 1 answer, you get double your wager. And if you get anything else, you get single your wager, as we say. And 3 rounds, that's it. Most points wins for the 3 people will pick somebody to play with. And then whoever wins, you win them the prize.
They better pick me. Better love me. Oh, gotta love.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Here we go again. Oh, Lord. Forget it.
Dead.
I told you, if I could be in the background and go, ooh.
Oh, where's America? When
I like it.
America.
I like it.
Do I have that?
Freestyle.
Lord have mercy. Do I have that at the ready?
Are you giving a note? I try to copy the note. Like, oh.
Love it.
Oh, man.
No, wrong. I got too many keyboards here. We do this thing sometimes on our podcast, a freestyle rap battle. So you have to pick categories out of a hat and then just start rapping about them.
Oh,
so
Lord.
Monica had to rap about America.
Ooh, you know what it is to me.
America.
America. Ooh.
Ooh, America.
I like it.
I think we're good. Oh, we need loading. All right.
All right. Come through social media.
Secret Sound Jackpot is almost $2,000. Your next clue is right on the other side of this Google game. We welcome back Dani Armstrong from Postmodern Jukebox. Berglund Center tonight, and it is the first time she will ever play Google game in her life.
Hopefully not the last.
You can take this to parties. People do that.
I will do this.
They start playing around on their phone, and you do a little Google game on your own. It works out great. So let's play now. Let's get our people in here as well. As we predict the most popular searches on
Google.
Start with Courtney. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning.
All right, Courtney, your choice. You can team up with Monica, Freddie Mac, or a real celebrity, Dani from Postmodern Jukebox.
I'm going to go with Freddie.
Okay.
I see you, Courtney. I see you, Courtney.
Like, all right, sorry, Dani. Like, you're only YouTube famous. That doesn't fully count.
No, I'm not real famous.
Let's go to Ann. Good morning, Ann.
Good morning.
Who would you like, Monica or Dani? Ann?
I'm going with Monica.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Is there a country station here? Talk radio boy. I need to know.
No.
Let's send you
It's
down
your
the hall.
first time, that's all.
It is.
Yeah,
They're
no, it's
nervous
cool.
about you.
Stephanie, it's going to be you and Dani, okay?
I like the name
That
Stephanie.
works?
There you
Yes,
go.
Stephanie.
So it's 3 rounds, and you're trying to predict the most popular searches on Google. These are real live Google searches. We just type them in, and we find out the top answers. You all get 100 Mornin Thang bonus points with which to wager. The number 1 answer gets you double your wager. Anything else in the top answers is single your wager. 3 rounds. Round 1 is now. That's not the right music. Hang on.
Like, hold on.
Uh-oh.
No.
I am a trained professional. This is why we do morning radio in Market 110, Roanoke, Virginia. Someday we'll be super famous, but in the meantime, we'll play the Google game now. Okay, 3 rounds. Round 1. Predict the most popular searches on this.
Can you vote if you?
Can you vote if you? So what are people searching on Google?
Can you vote if you?
Number 1 answer, double your wager. Anything else in the top answer, single your wager.
Can you vote if you?
I'm locked.
Can you vote if you... I love how Danny's covered her paper.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That's, yeah.
Oh, Monica's a known cheater.
Monica doesn't
Me
care.
and Stephanie are going in.
Yeah.
Monica's eyes
All for
just
the win.
love to wander.
I'm making sure everybody is locked. I'm locked.
Sure.
I'm already locked.
Monica has a side business, Dani, that, as best we know, as described by her, she writes checks to gas stations. That's all she'll tell us.
It's all legit.
So, oh yeah, and again, anything that's followed with "it's all legit," you know.
Can you vote
It's all
if
legit.
you?
Okay, are you good over there?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm so good.
Monica, what'd you put and what'd you wager?
Okay, 5 points if you are a felon.
Okay, can you vote if you are a felon? Sure. Fred.
Can you vote if you went to jail? 10 points.
Okay, can you vote if you went to jail?
Oh, God.
And
You
Dani,
nervous?
what do you say?
I put Can you vote if you were out of state? 10 points.
Out of state.
Ooh, that's a good one.
10 points. All right.
Traveling.
Let's do my little math here. Good to go.
I may have Googled that, by the way.
Number one
Absentee.
answer.
Can you vote if you are a felon?
Double points for Monica, but she only wagered 5,
I know.
so it's not
Yeah.
great. You'll be up to 110. Any points for anybody else?
Can you vote if you...
Oh, I probably do the rest of them. I told you, mark at 110, man. Someday we'll be big in Richmond.
Can you vote if you have a green card? Can you vote if you are not a U.S. citizen?
No, it's kind of the point.
Can you vote if you live in D.C.?
Okay, no points for anybody else, but that's only round one, and it's still close. 110 for Monica, 90 for Freddie Mac, and Dani from Postmodern Jukebox. She is at the Berglund Center tonight. Round 2 of the Google game. Predict the popular searches on...
Postmodern Jukebox.
What are people searching for you?
Postmodern Jukebox.
Secret sound clue right after the game. Monica's in the lead, 110, 90 to 90 after that.
Locked.
Locked.
Fred's in.
Locked. Locked.
Okay, you don't
Is
have to
that
feel
what they
pressure.
say?
You can-
Locked.
We're locked in with our answers.
Freddie Mac, what'd you put and what'd you wager?
Postmodern Jukebox songs.
Okay.
30 points.
30 points on songs. Danny.
Oh, big.
I did Postmodern Jukebox, Haley Reinhart, 10 points.
Okay, 10 points. Haley Reinhart.
I love her Elvis cover, by the way. It's really good.
Yeah, he was.
She's insane.
Monica.
I'm going PMJ singers.
Singers, okay.
5.
5 points. 5 points on singers. Let's see. What is the most popular search?
Postmodern Jukebox. Tour.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Berglund Center tonight. That is your
Tonight at
answer.
8 o'clock.
by the
Dani
way.
Armstrong will be there.
Good to go. Let's see if there's any points anywhere.
Postmodern Jukebox. YouTube.
YouTube.
Come on.
Postmodern Jukebox. Creep.
Creep.
Oh, that's cute,
Postmodern
Kinda.
Jukebox. Burn.
No
Come
points.
on.
No
Burn.
points.
They like burn.
Burn.
All right, the game, it's still kind of close. This is anybody's game here as we get to the following final round. Monica, you have 105. Danny, you have 80. Freddie Mac, last place, 60. Predict the popular searches on...
Cheesy.
Cheesy.
Cheesy. What is cheesy?
Cheesy.
Oh, jeez.
Cheesy.
We're live on our Facebook stream. If you want to watch this go down, you want to see Danny from Postmodern Jukebox. She is here. She'll be at the Berglund Center tonight as well.
Cheesy.
And let's see if she can pull this off. Cheesy.
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 Secret sound clue right at the end of this game.
Uh,
I have it in my hands.
Cheesy.
All right, I'm locked.
You ready over there?
I guess so.
Okay. You're
nervous.
first.
I'm
So
sorry.
you,
Wait. Well, no, I don't want to be first.
we always have to make the guest go first last because they try to cheat. So you're
I
up.
don't try to cheat.
Go for it.
I think they Google how to make cheesy bread.
Cheesy bread.
bread.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
and
good.
you will wager.
Not good. I see the sympathy in all of your eyes.
What is your wager?
We don't know.
They don't know. Only I know.
Oh, that's good. I did 10 points.
10 points on cheesy.
All right.
Okay.
No.
Monica.
I was going to go cheesy jokes
Uh-huh.
or lyrics, but I'm going to go cheesy recipes.
Uh-huh.
45.
45 points
she's
on recipes. Fred.
I'm going cheesy Mac. All of it.
Cheesy Mac, all.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, everybody's so committed.
Let's see.
So committed.
Cheesy. Pickup lines.
Cheesy pickup lines. Any points for anybody. By the way, if none of you get anything right, Danny, you win. You will have the most points here at the end, just to be clear.
Cheesy. Jokes.
Crap.
Sure went with jokes.
Should have went with jokes.
I had that too.
Cheesy. Potato soup.
Come on.
Cheesy. Western.
Cheesy Western. No points for anybody. Danny wins.
Does that mean I win?
Yes,
by,
it is.
By default.
Man.
Ah! Big winner.
I mean,
Congratulations.
that was my plan all along.
That's
Look at
right.
you, yeah.
Bet low and hope they stink.
Exactly.
Well played, Danny.
We're all looking at the two of them. You better stink for company. She's got like 50 million YouTube views, man. How are we ever going to get tagged on anything if she loses?
Man.
Seriously.
Lose on
Grow
purpose.
the game, be famous.
So that means congratulations to
Stephanie.
Stephanie in the house. Where you at? Stephanie, there you are.
Yay! I love YouTubers.
Yay.
See?
There you go.
YouTubers were a thing.
And Stephanie, I would give you props for choosing Dani as your contestant, but you didn't. She was given to you, but that's all right. The fates aligned. Here's your prize.
You're going to Hope for the Holidays, you and another person. Next Thursday, holiday in Tanglewood in Roanoke, medium Suzanne Northup, connecting with your passed on loved ones. Tickets, text the word HOPE to 52353 or K92radio.com.
Dani Armstrong, Postmodern Jukebox, tonight at the Berglund Center. You can always check her out on YouTube as well, the Postmodern Jukebox YouTube. Do you have your own also? Or?
Yeah, Dani Armstrong.
Okay. Or DaniArmstrong.com.
Yeah. You can find anything under Jack Dani Sings. Everyone calls me Jack Dani, Dani.
Okay. Perfect.
Word.
Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Good luck with everything on the tour and beyond. And you can come back anytime.
I'll do it.
And we'll play a different game.
I don't know. I won this game. Let's play this
Okay,
exact
good.
game
We'll play
again.
this one instead.
Cheesy bread. Cheesy bread.
Postmodern Jukebox tonight. All right, this is clue 13. As a reminder, all the previous clues are on your app. If we don't get a winner at 9 or noon, you get a bonus clue every day on the app until we get a winner. Clue 13, Sam does the vocals. Clue 13, Sam does the vocals. Your next guess is at 9. First Team Nissan of Christiansburg, First Team Nissan of Roanoke, and your K92. Good luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, can we grab a picture really quick?
Good luck with everything.
Hey, can we grab a picture really quick?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll do a quick picture, actually, before
Little
you
photo.
Yeah.
take off. And
Yes, she should be.
do that. Now we're all fancy with our multiple camera angles. And
All the
little
key.
directory chair. Hey, Stephanie. All right, last name Sparks, right?
Oh, hold on. No.
Okay, so we have
Heart mouth.
will call list there at the event next Thursday. Starts at 7:00. Get there 2 minutes early. You and another person, okay? All right, see you there. Have a good one.
You want to snap?
Thank you.
What?
You want Snapchat?
No, I decided I can't do it.
There's too many. I can't do all.
Well,
of
and
them.
now they have Insta stories, and I'm 38, and I'm just like, I gotta make choices in the world.
Yeah.
I can't be everything anymore.
I
It's
know.
not gonna work for me.
I know. That's why I decided. I'm like,
It is hard to
hey,
keep up with.
Stephanie,
Oh,
really
yeah.
quick.
Oh, thank you for getting Stephanie.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And y'all two come over here. We'll do a quick staff picture, and then we will.
Yeah, because you got her stuff, right? Stephanie? Okay. All right.
All right, what are we doing now?
We're just come over here. We'll do
Yeah,
a quick
we
picture,
are.
and then you can go.
It's gonna be a party.
I know. I decided. I'm like, I can be sarcastic on Twitter, and I can post food porn on Instagram. I can't do anymore. There's nothing left. I can't. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Devin, thank you.
Is anyone actually coming to my show, or are we just talking about it? Busted.
Ooh.
Busted.
Yeah, I don't leave the house on Tuesday nights when I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, no, it's all good. I gotta wait till like 2 p.m. So I'm gonna go back to sleep now.
I'll do you a solid. When I get into bed tonight at like 8:30, I'll watch Roxanne on YouTube on my
could you
phone.
watch anyone other than Roxanne?
Okay,
Go to the Weezer.
I like the Weezer one. I didn't play that one because most.
Can I message you on Facebook?
I like the
Let
Weezer
you know if I
personally. I'm an alt rock guy.
Yeah, all right. I have your email. Gotcha. Perfect.
I do
I'll let
like
you know.
Demi Lovato. She's cute. Me and Fred fight over her. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Bye,
Have a great
Dani.
day. There she goes. Ah, she said bye. All right. I'm going to play 2 songs here. So if anyone needs to breathe, you may go breathe. Congratulations. So I'm not going to play Charlie Puth just out of spite because he always flags me. Screw you, Charlie Puth. All right. He ain't on. He can't flag me if he don't play. I did say his name. This probably has some sort of name recognition. I'm pretty sure I can take Charlie Puth in a fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's call him up.
With going to the gym that we go to, because sometimes I'm like, I could be in Subway. I look over, I could punch him in the face and destroy. I like, and you shouldn't be like that, but you just
like, I can beat this guy up. Make a move, son.
Like, I mean, I could. And if I couldn't, I'd just run him over. I wouldn't do that. Nah. That's wrong. No, that is wrong. But I was like, I think I could. I could win. I'm wrestling. And Jared was like, no. A man's. I know there's a man's strength compared to a woman, and blah blah. All that business, genetics, all that stuff. Yeah, but I'm like, what? Like WWE China, bless her heart, she could take down some men.
Happy birthday, Keegan. I know when I went to those shows over the weekend, I mean, it sucks that you almost kind of have to do this in your life now, but because of the gym, I'm like, all right, if someone comes in from there, this is where I'm going to, like, knock their face off. Like, all right, cool, I'm ready.
And I was going to ask Tim where, in the movies, where did he sit? Because I sit purposely where I can see. Not because of the gym, just because in my head, I need to see what's happening. Sure. And
he probably does.
And I was like, for Jared, like to be, let's sit in the center. I can't. It bothers me for some reason. But,
it's tough in a movie though, because you want to see.
You want to see, yeah. But I'm all right sitting there in the back.
I'm not a huge fan of crowded movie theater. If at all possible, I'd like to go when it's less crowded.
Sit in the front row. Why and how?
It's only because I had to,
But no, I went to see what's the last movie? Kingsman, and there were people sitting in the front, and I mean it was an empty.
Yeah, I don't
movie theater. Like it gives me a headache. Just too much. But I'm like, what the hell? There's room up here. There's only 5 of us here.
We were just going to talk about like a mischievous thing you've done in your past a little bit here.
Oh, okay. Was it something that you
You did?
No,
oh, she did. I'm like, you did?
I mean, that was
what?
Badass. You just walk up, just boom. All right, bye. Bye.
Yeah, booty. What up, Ricky?
Ricky.
Ricky!
Bobby.
Ricky! And bye. Mornin Thang is on. Secret Sound, 9 o'clock, and then the Anger Diary at 9:15. If you missed it, you don't have to stink. You can always go to the Mornin Thang YouTube channel as well if you want to go behind the scenes.
Yep.
And see me put the Anger Diary together.
Angry.
Naughty, naughty little Zack Jackson.
I know.
This is a time of year where I have a feeling of guilt every year. Because of my shady past.
But was it that bad?
It was kind of bad.
Oh.
I do feel guilty about it. So I figured we can share some tiny mischief.
Okay.
Just maybe something you did. You're not proud of it, but you were young and stupid. We could call this bit young and stupid. I can get Khalid in here, young, dumb, and broke, whatever it is.
Okay.
But I am constantly reminded of that every year of my life around this time because people for Halloween and Thanksgiving, they tend to decorate their yards.
Oh, with pumpkins and
with
stuff?
pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yes. Very festive looking.
Yeah.
The kids.
Looks good.
They design pumpkins. Maybe they draw. They do the jack-o'-lantern.
Put a lot of work into them.
Or they paint or they do whatever. And then I would steal them.
Steal them?
Yeah, I did. bad.
What? How old were you?
No.
High
This
school.
was last year? No.
Oh, last year. Yeah, I was 40. I went around my neighborhood and stole every kid's pumpkin, smashed them right in the
Is that
sidewalk.
Zack Jackson again? No. But
Yeah.
so you were old enough to know this is not gonna.
Oh, I was probably 17
But you
years,
have
16, 17 years old, me and a couple of my friends, and we would, for the holiday season of Halloween, every night go steal pumpkins. I mean, I'm talking hundreds by the time the season
Zack.
was over. Yes.
That's a big deal. That's
All right, mine's like medium mischief, I guess. But I feel bad about it because
Yeah,
it's sort of the
you
constant
should.
reminder, you stole me.
Because can you imagine your kids if someone stole
I know.
their pumpkins, their jack-o'-lanterns, and they put so much work into them and walking outside and knowing that someone stole their
I know,
little precious
and I'd be
pumpkins?
furious.
Yeah,
but then
you'd
I
be
would
mad.
know that it was just the universe getting me back at least, and
but
I do feel guilty in hindsight.
In that case, the apple wouldn't fall far from the tree. One of those instances.
You
Your
think
kids
so?
were ever to do that?
Oh, you think if my kids were going to
I
steal?
don't think your kids would do that. I don't think because you would tell them, no,
Right.
you're not going to do.
Don't do
ever
that.
do that.
I know. I feel bad, especially
Don't be
because
like
I
that.
do. I think about it. We'd steal the ones that had like little faces painted on them, and it was very wrong. I
Oh.
know, Monica. I'm a bad person.
That was bad.
I'm a good person now, sort
Yeah,
of. I guess. Better.
Better. You
Better?
Sure.
Hey,
You're
Fred,
not, you're not stealing
I
anymore.
think if we call your parents, they would say, well,
Tiny
let me
mischief.
talk about Fred.
Come on.
Baby Fred.
One time, me and my friends were in the movies. Previews were or just before the previews. So they show all that movie theater internal stuff. And a man and his wife, and much older man and his wife, were down reading a newspaper for whatever
In
reason.
the theater?
Yeah, it was way before the previews though. So they're just showing,
Still,
movie
okay.
theater. It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're in middle school, high school, and we had Skittles, and we aimed for his newspaper.
Well, he shouldn't
And
have a
so
newspaper.
We were way up at the top. He was way down at the bottom. I know it was weird. We thought
Monica,
it was funny.
stop
He had
defending
a newspaper.
crime.
I'm not. You
But if
don't.
it was years ago when
It
people
was
read
a long-
newspapers, so that's
a long
what it
time
was.
ago. It was a much older gentleman. This was like Thursday night or something, and we threw Skittles down and hit his newspaper.
Yeah, see, that's
Hit his newspaper with the
That's
with
wrong, but I think
Skittles
that's a
and
little
M&Ms and
wrong.
stuff.
Did you get in trouble?
Didn't get in trouble.
Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't get up and because I stopped. I threw a few and I stopped. A couple of
This
my
is
friends
wrong, man.
kept going, and I was just like, he's gonna get up. He's gonna tell. We're gonna get put out of here.
Yeah.
But
You know,
luckily we did not, and I felt bad. And although I felt bad, I did not apologize. I should have went down and said,
Well,
hey,
you know,
excuse me, sir.
But he shouldn't have a newspaper. But anyway,
Yeah.
What if he
no.
was? What if he was just reading a magazine? Would that have been okay? What if they were in
Watch
the
the
mall and he
previews.
had purchased
Go
them?
pee, get
the previews
popcorn.
weren't on yet.
Or just,
they
just
weren't.
sit,
It
talk.
was before.
Not everybody gets to the movies
I don't
20
know.
minutes late like you do.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of the theater,
She walks in when the lights are off. All right.
yeah, you know, speaking of the theater, we used to. This is wrong, but we would walk into a movie. If the movie was kind of boring, we'll walk out and go to another theater, another showing.
I've done that before.
Yeah, that's all right.
Off
though.
that one ticket.
No, it's not all right.
It's all right.
It's
It's not all right.
It's not all right.
It was wrong. Yes.
Because you didn't pay for the movie you ended up going to see. Now, friends of mine, also in the movie theater, we would pay for one movie, watch it, like it or love it, whatever.
And go into a different one.
And then after it's over, everyone's
Yeah.
filing out.
Also
you sneak
wrong.
into another
Yeah,
one.
it's not good.
The double
It's
thing.
also
Shame
not
on
good to
all
walk
of
in
you.
with a bowl of peas. But I didn't want to leave my peas at home. But you food from
Why did you have peas?
they were really
Peas?
good. Yeah, they were really good that day. And I walked into with a bowl.
Peas?
Yes.
A bowl of peas.
Yeah, in the theater.
The green little
We talked about it one
vegetable.
time. Yeah.
You're the weirdest person I know.
And Jared said,
You
"What are
really
you doing?"
are.
And I said, "I got my bowl. I'm gonna bring it with me."
That's the kind of
Bring it
thing
with me.
they'll let you take a
Yo.
bowl of peas in because if all right if you
you
work
want
in a
peas-
if you work in a movie theater and you see someone walk in with a bowl of peas, I ain't stopping that crazy
I don't
person.
say anything to you.
Crazy.
We don't need an incident
Yes.
here.
Absolutely psycho. That's what
My
I'm
cousin
thinking.
had a quesadilla. I was
That's-
like, "Well, that's
That's
You know,
worthy
what?
of being stopped because that's more so. But
Well,
peas, though.
And that was acceptable too because Monica's cousin is also named Quesadilla. So there's that whole
Quesadilla.
situation. Yeah, exactly.
oh man."
Terrible.
That newspaper is number one wrong though.
Yeah, so what Monica would do is she would sneak into the movies, eat her peas, and then stand outside at one of those newspaper vending machines and beat you up if you tried to buy the Roanoke Times. That was
Yeah.
How dare you read?
How dare you, sir?
This is a movie theater.
This ain't a place for reading.
No.
I can do what I want.
Go to a foreign film you want to read. Go read the subtitles. Get out of here.
There's been an accident all morning long. It's been causing some backups. 122 North in Franklin County near Jubal Early Highway. So some lane closures do exist there. You want to be careful in that area on your way to work or wherever you're going. If you see anything, text it to 52353. Pull over, text it safely and all that. Rain today, showers tonight, 55 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
And Brandon asks on the Facebook stream, did you bring the rest of your Thanksgiving dinner with you as well?
Yeah, seriously.
I should have.
A side.
Get cousin stuffing over here.
Yeah.
You know what she's going to bring. Cousin quesadilla. Of course. I know cousin quesadilla.
Missy went to Applebee's. She put a whole tray of Applebee's. Well, open up the tray. But I wasn't. Me and Jared went to the movies, and I had like peas that were really good. And
you couldn't.
And he was like, what are you doing?
Don't try to ask questions, Fred. You don't know.
I don't know.
It was fine.
My head's starting to hurt. It's a double standard.
They do. They really do.
Yeah.
No one's gonna go, ma'am, I need to look through your giant purse.
Ma'am, I need to look in your bra. You know, they can put a bunch of peas, just pour them right down in there.
I've been the one putting
So
stuff
unfair.
in like Katie's purse to like sneak it into the movies because like her bag is so big. Yeah. I saw your face. I saw your face like, what the hell?
Very weird.
So weird. Hey man, I don't know why that guy had a newspaper. He's a much older guy. Well, it was before the previews. I don't even know why I really don't know why me and my friends were even so early.
He should not have he should be present or at least chatting it up with whoever he's with.
He was with his wife. Or he was with his wife or an older woman.
That's the movie. I go for the entire experience. I don't have.
Ruining my movie experience.
Throw a Skittle, Fred.
Brandon on the Facebook feed, he said, I was throwing Skittles, you were throwing peas. Peas, that is so fucking random.
That was good.
She was like, I don't know, they were good that day.
They were really
What?
good. I had dinner and it was like, I'm gonna take these peas with me now.
Yeah, I don't know why we were so early. It was 8th grade. I guess our parents dropped us off. And then a dirty little secret. I never borrowed money and used it for something else. But I did a lot of, me and my friends are going here. It was just me and just a girl. Or me and a completely different group of friends than the ones I told him I was with. Stuff like that. I've done that many times. Yeah. I'm like, who's going? Oh, me and my friends. Or me and my friend. He would even ask, I'd be like, oh, me and my friend Ben. He'd be like, why you gotta say he's your friend? I'm like, well, I don't know. He found that sketchy that I would say me and my friend Ben, right? Because I said my friend. Because if I say me and Ben, you're gonna be like, who's that? I just want to be honest. But then most of the time I was probably lying too. Like, oh, I'm going with my friends such and such. I'm trying to take a girl out. Just need you to drop me off before she gets there, so she doesn't see me getting dropped off.
Yeah. Was,
oh, I try to think it all the way through, man.
I told one guy, I said, you can hang. My mom's cool. You can hang at my house. Yeah. And then he would be run off like, I didn't know you were seriously gonna come by here. Let go. Because one guy drove, and it was like
trying to get it in
outside. He didn't have any heat in his car, and all of a sudden I hear rocks hit my window. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, you can't be here. He was like, what? You told me your mom was okay. I'm like, you gotta go home. Bye. Like, I can't. No. I didn't know you really want to be over here. No.
Samantha, it wasn't like all the time either. Like, I didn't get to go to the movies all the time. Or to the mall all the time. My dad was really like, you got money? Or how you getting there? Like, I'm asking you because I need you to take me. He's like, I ain't taking you. He'd be watching the game or something. I'm like, come on. You're not doing anything. But, yep. Just trying to keep us out of the malls, man.
Find me in the mall.
It's going down. Oh, I played all the games. Like, this is what I thought, like, as I've gotten older. My dad would, like, he would catch me in a lie or something like that, and he would be like, look, I know the games. Like, I used to play them. And I was thinking about the things that he didn't know about. You know what I mean? As far as I know, he didn't know. I'm thinking, when I have kids, I'm definitely going to be the one that knows the games. You know what I mean? I've done everything. So there's no way my kids are getting by with anything. At least that's what I think. Yeah. And I say that now, and then they get away with a ton of shit.
Monica should be less fuzzy now.
Well, as a kid, I mean, well, girls usually hit that attitude, rebellion and attitude. And I think most dads would be like, shit. It's just a girl being a girl, but then mom's like, I know. Because I see it in Ava. I see it happening now. A little lady.
See, I don't want my daughter to be a whore. But I don't want my son to be a whore. Or treating girls like, you know what I'm saying? I know how guys are if I have a girl. And if I have a boy, like I know how boys are. Huh? Don't have kids? Yeah.
Ava told her mission is to become a doctor. So stay focused.
Her daughter wants to play golf.
She can do that. Sign her up.
She can have groupies walking off the 18th hole.
She'll play golf. She wants to. She keeps watching every night. I'm like, so many damn recordings of golf.
Let her. Why you keep stopping her?
And this golf. I'm like, what the hell is all? It's like messing up my Real Housewives now. But I'm I'm gonna sign her up. There's Rachel's son. So somewhere off Williamson Road. So I'm gonna sign her up. And she can do that. That's what I said. Stay focused. In order to be a doctor, brain surgeon. I mean, you have to focus.
In order to grow up to be what mommy wants you to be and not what you want to be, you have to stay focused. Remember that.
You know that's not right, right?
What are you talking about?
You telling your daughter what she's going to be when she grows up?
It was right.
No.
No.
I heard it was right.
In her brain. In her mind,
I heard it.
No, the scuba said you can nag, but not control.
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, that's nagging? Hang on. What? Hold on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what you're doing is not nagging. It's not the good stuff.
No.
Manipulating, I believe, is the word you're looking for.
Do what you want.
No, it's not any pressure. It's just, focus.
No pressure?
No pressure.
Focus on being a brain surgeon?
She wanted to be a pilot. But, I mean, yeah, but I don't.
But what?
I don't know. I said I'd rather her take on the medical field, cure cancer. Let's work on that. That's no pressure.
$8:59. Secret Sound is a minute away. Anger Diary at 9:15. Also, Your Future with the kooky psychic Suzanna.
Oh.
That'll be on the podcast in the Facebook Live video stream. There's an app for people who love a McFlurry.
Oh, the McFlurry.
You love a McFlurry, don't you?
I like a McFlurry.
Love McFlurry.
Y'all need this app then because you want to be happy when you want a McFlurry, right?
I don't want them to tell me the ice cream machine is broken.
There's an app for that. I will explain in just a few minutes, but only, Fred, if you grow up to be a brain surgeon. I'm sorry,
I know,
that
right?
is...
But no pressure, right, Dad?
There's no pressure.
Just
Monica says
understand,
no pressure.
Monica Brooks thinks it's perfectly fine to tell her 9-year-old that she must become a brain surgeon when she grows up because mommy said so, and every other profession is unacceptable.
So she wants to, it's whatever she wants to do, really, in her life. But I want her to focus. I want her to concentrate on grades. I want her to...
I can't wait to watch her on Chopped one of these days because that's what always happens is that there's always one chef who goes into the restaurant industry desperately trying to prove to their parents and trying to force them to become a doctor that this was the profession they were supposed to be in instead.
They have to succeed in that because if not, their parents, like in a lot of cultures, that's like a real deal. Like you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer.
I know.
But they want to do other things. That's just not what they want to do.
If she wants to do something different, I mean, it's
her daughter.
fine.
She wants to play golf. She has told you that. The DVR says she loves golf.
She loves golf, and I am on board with that. I'm gonna make that happen for her. She wants golf. So,
but
how are you on board with that?
Because I told her I'm on board. I'm gonna find, and I reached out to some folks and found some classes and stuff for her. So yeah, sign her up.
But when you talk about it, she says like, yeah, but she just has all this golf on my DVR. Golf, it's just golf this and tiny golf that. All these tournaments. Why does she keep doing
that? When I get
that?
home, I need to take a picture of the DVR, like take a picture of the screen because it's Golf Central, it's teen golf, it's golf at night, it's golf blah blah.
Golf after dark.
It's like golf after dark.
All this
It's
stuff.
like I didn't know it existed, but like what?
Let her.
Yeah,
she loves it.
And I'm gonna. That's what she wants to do. That's fine.
Just
that's
let
great.
Ava know, because she does think I'm funnier than you and she likes me
does,
better than you.
I know.
You let her know that Uncle Zach, she can run away to my house if mommy won't make good on this golf promise.
With her stick and the bandana attached to the end of the stick, she can run over. Bring your golf club. Golf club with the bandana attached on the back.
Man.
Run away from home to Zach's house.
I got a nice futon. You can start a new life at my house. It's fine. I'll cultivate whatever you want. No pesky doctor talk at
She's
Zach's
like, I'm
house.
leaving.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's gone. Yeah,
I'll start.
I'm like,
I'll load up some Golf Channel on the DVR right now to get it ready.
Amazing.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Seven 774-9236 800-468-9236. Caller 19. Identify that sound. You win $1,915 from First Team Nissan of Christiansburg, First Team Nissan of Roanoke, and K92.
She's gonna have her little golf club with a bandana attached to it. Golf balls tied inside the bandana, just running down the street.
Color 1, color 2, color 3.
It's not even a stick with a bandana. It's actually a 3-wood.
Hashtag let her golf. But
Color 7, color 8, color 9, color 10.
she can golf in her free time.
Color 12.
She never gets free time because she's always studying.
Color 14.
She gets like 20 minutes a week on her iPad.
16, color 17,
I thought my dad was strict.
She asked to play the game yesterday. She's like, can I go downstairs and play the game? No.
But if our homework's done and stuff, why? Read a book.
Yeah,
She's read all the books. I know, right? Golf Digest.
What town?
I'm a subscriber to Golf Digest. I'm gonna send it to their house. Get an address to Ava.
Charlie, you call 19. What's the sound? Okay, be sure to have your radio turned off and say one more time for me. Okay, hold 1 second, okay? Okay, 1 second. Someone's shooting a pop gun. Corking. Rotte.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Samantha caller 17. Gerard caller 7. Damn.
Ah!
I blame Monica. She did it. I don't know. You know, Gerard, if you had made good on her wishes to become a doctor, then maybe she would have let you through. But,
Damn!
sorry.
Damn. No pressure. All legit. No pressure. Uh-huh. Yep. Mom said someone asked her yesterday. She said, "So Trigger, we heard on radio that you don't like your grandkids. You don't like their names." That's facts. I don't like.
Yup. Pretty awful.
Why you act? I was
Like, yeah, duh. You didn't hear that? Put it on my Facebook wall.
No.
My grandkids. Crabbing name 1 and crabbing name 2.
She really, I don't like their name.
Charlene in Blacksburg, good morning.
Good morning.
You ready to win some money, Charlene?
I would love to win some money.
Good. I'd love to hand out some money.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means we... Go ahead, Charlene. What?
That would be great.
Fantastic. We can do that. And I love it because it's twofold. We get a winner on this show, and this is the last round of the secret sound. I don't have to do any more clues. So that would
No
be
more
very
clues.
exciting. Oh, man.
Less work.
I'm going to have a party. There's going to be a very small
No
party.
clues.
No one's invited, just me. But I'm going to celebrate by not doing any more secret sound clues. Charlene, what is the K92 secret sound?
It sounds like someone shooting a pop gun with a cork on the end and the needle sticking out.
Gotcha. Let's listen. Charlene, I see where you're going with that, but thanks for nothing. I got to do more clues now, but that's okay. I love you anyway.
Oh, my gosh.
That is fine. More money goes in. It just means there's more money for you when you actually win. There's another guess at noon, and then a clue at 2:30, and then a bonus clue at 4 if we don't get a winner. Bonus clues every day.
Every day. Yeah. So we get a winner.
Bonus clues every day until we get a winner on the K92 radio app. So go ahead and get that app. Get ready. Win your money. Even, you know what? I'm okay if KT gets a winner at noon because then I don't have to do any more clues. So even that I'm all right with. It is one of the greatest letdowns in mankind when all you want is a McFlurry and you're told what, Fred?
Oh, ice cream. Our ice cream machine is broken. We can't do ice cream tonight.
Yeah. And
That's all I want is ice cream cone or McFlurry or something.
Yeah, and that happens a lot. From what I understand, it's a real pain in the butt to kind of clean that machine. And McDonald's has, over the years, been trying to make that process more efficient.
Have they?
And all those
Have
things.
they?
Yes, they
Because I feel like they've been telling me the same thing for like 10 years. Our ice cream machine is broken tonight.
You're just emotional, that's all.
Yeah.
But now I can fix this for you. There's
Okay.
an app called Ice Check, and it will let you know if the McDonald's near you, if the ice cream machine is broken or not.
What?
Yes. So now you know.
I'm sorry. If you have that app, that's a real problem.
No,
That's like
well,
a
no, it's not
that's an
their app.
addiction.
You're saying
Yeah,
for you
if
because
you
love...
have that app on your phone where you like, I gotta get me a McFlurry. Like,
Zach,
you know.
I was going to say, be nice to McDonald's. They're awesome.
What's
man.
the app
Come on.
called
I love
again?
McDonald's.
Yeah,
I
know
do.
you-
I
know
do.
you do. It's called Ice Check.
Ice Check. I'm downloading it right now. I got a problem. Monica,
Every
judge
day.
me all you want. Ice Yeah, there we
Hey,
go.
you want to tell me right now if there wasn't the app that told you when the fries were hot, you wouldn't have that.
Oh, I
thing.
know what time the fries are hot though.
Krispy Kreme got the
There's
light when
certain
the donuts are fresh.
Yeah, but there's certain
the
times.
same
I told
thing.
you the times before, and it is hot at that
That
exact
hot,
time.
hot fry light is. Yeah, Monica doesn't. Is this something
do you
you're
know?
willing to share, or is this a secret?
I don't know if I want to share it because in the line it's going to be really long.
Come on, tell us. People are, they'll
And someone might listen and say, "Oh, she knows," and change the time.
And then they'll change it on
Yeah.
you. Well, yeah, but
You
they
know
would
what?
know
Send
that
me
you know right now.
Facebook Live, I'll tell you.
Okay, if you
Facebook
go to
Live.
Facebook Live,
tell
Monica
you.
will tell you when the fries are hot.
At McDonald's?
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, she does. And I've heard her logic, and she is right. She's on
tested
them.
it?
Yes, she's tested
I've tested it, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, I want to test it today.
Okay.
I'm
You
going to
can
test
do
it as
that.
soon as possible.
All right, we'll take care of
All
that.
right, I'm
here.
excited.
Mm-hmm.
You should be. 'Cause
Ice
it is-
cream, too.
Number 2.
Ben Affleck says any money he makes in the future on any of his Harvey Weinstein movies from the past, he's donating all that money to charities. They don't want it anymore. And not just a portion. He said all of it.
All of
any
it.
future profits of any of his movies, like Good Will Hunting, would be the big one, which
Yeah.
I'm checks still roll in for that.
For sure.
He
They show it
says
on TV
he's
all the time.
donating it to charity instead. So that's
Okay.
good.
Yep.
And I guess some other actors are doing. Kevin Smith did, the director, and I think some other people too. They're not necessarily donating all, but Ben said he's like, if you can't afford to donate all, fine. If you're going to donate a portion, that's cool too.
Yep.
So he's doing that, trying to make good.
Number 1.
George Clooney says he's taking a break from acting. Why?
He's a dad.
I'm rich.
Oh,
I don't need to. That's what he said.
I'm rich. I don't need to work anymore.
He said, I don't need money. His quote was, acting used to be how I paid the rent, but then I sold a tequila company for $1 billion bleeping dollars. I don't need money.
Yeah.
I know, and his wife, she's not hurting.
Mm-mm.
No, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good over there. And
Don't they have their own
understand-
island?
Yeah, they probably got houses all over the world.
But I thought
and-
they have like their own piece of an island.
They have like a
in
little
England.
chateau. It's in Italy, I
Italy,
think. Is
okay.
actually what it is. And I think what it is it's not an island like
Yeah.
you're thinking Puerto Rico's an
No,
island.
not like that, but a
It's-
piece of land. That's
It's
like
this little
their own
piece
private.
of land that's in like a river area, so it's sort of you can drive to it and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's its own little thing. I
But
think
it's
that's what we're
their,
talking about.
it's like it's their land.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
he says,
they're-
I have money. He said, I don't have to do movies if I don't feel like it. And if I do, I'll fight to make the movies I actually want to make
Hey,
that other people wouldn't
good
do.
for him.
I'd love to see him,
Good for him.
in a movie again, but I totally understand that. You can sit home, your kids are good on
He
the money
still,
front.
he still can't have a nanny.
That's true.
Yeah, his
Still
wife
changing those diapers,
Yeah.
though.
That's
His
why he
wife
can't.
said, "You
He's
gonna
like, I
change
can't
diapers."
act. I got to change diapers. I ain't got time for this.
No.
Or he could just start acting again and not have to worry about changing diapers
not
because he
allowed.
won't be at home.
That's the thing. I'll
Just
tell you
saying.
what. If I had $1 billion, it'd be just like him. $1 billion. Sell company for $1 billion. Someone be like, hey, Zach, what's next week? Anger Diaries. I don't know.
There might not be one.
I made
don't
$1
know.
billion. I'm not that upset right now.
No.
I'm cool. I'll let you know if anything bad happens. 9/11. Let's see. Anger Diary is next because they do still pay the bills around here.
Yeah.
AngerDiary.com. If you want to talk to Psychic Suzanna, get your future. We are going to do that for the Facebook live stream and the podcast. So call now 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Monica will also reveal her secrets about when the fries are hot. That is also on Facebook right now on your thing. Come on, turn the radio on. All right, 2 and Suzanna. I'm going to be ready to roll here. All right.
There's no.
Can I hello?
Doesn't work in this area yet.
Hey, what's your
I
name?
can use it when I go home though. Holy sh!
All right, and you're calling for Susanna?
It's a million.
All right, be sure to have your radio turned off, and we will talk to you here in just a minute, okay? Okay, 1 second. Can I hello? Hey, what's your name? Karen, you calling for Susanna? All right, just be sure to have your radio turned off, all right? Okay, 1 second.
More than diamond, more than blood, floor than Blyven, Morgan told. Open MR 2/Y.
All right. McDonald's right by my parents' house. Off. Yep.
Is there
That one never works. McDonald's ice cream machine by my parents'
Is there a
house.
current pop quiz? Just pop quiz.
Good morning,
promo
how you
I can
doing?
use? I can. This 21-second one, pop quiz promo, weekdays at 8 a.m.
Fantastic.
One of them says backed by popular
Hey,
demand.
hey,
I'm not sure
we're
which
gonna
one it is.
line up some people.
There's one in the 35.
One of them aired today.
Yeah, I'm not sure which. I got it.
One of them aired at 2 a.m., so I'm going to play that one.
Yeah, that's it.
Just so I can get it in there. Make sure that one's, I mean, it is, but make sure it's still in there.
It is. They're in the 35.
Tino's like, we've only played it 15 times. I'm like, that is not accurate.
Who said that?
Tina. I'm like, and furthermore, it's been in my weekend promo thing over and over again, too. I'm like, we're making good on our recordings on that. We're good to go.
It's in the 35.
Oh, Susanna's here, too. Cool. All right. Let me make sure I got everything lined up. Okay. Oh, my God, we haven't had delay today. That's kind of terrifying. Kind of getting a raw deal, I think.
Who?
Meek Mill.
Raw deal?
Well, he's getting 2 to 4 years in jail for a probation violation, but they were both fairly, yeah. But they're like, I mean, neither of them are. One of them, the charges was dropped, and the other one was not that big a deal. It was like reckless driving, which I mean, it's not right, but.
I was reading some of the stuff yesterday, and people, I mean, are like, it is BS.
What about Jay-Z?
They were already talking about his probation 10 years.
Oh, Lord. Has Hendrix found his yet? Oh, the video's over. My godson found his little...
No, the video's still going. Video's still going.
Oh, he's talking about a different video.
Okay, I'm like, this is still going. I'm like, don't be saying something crazy.
No. My godson's 2 years old, and I just got sent a video by his mom. He found his, he found it.
Ah, yes.
He discovered it.
Yes. No, I understand. I just want to make sure you're like, oh, the video's off, so let me tell you a bunch of stuff.
Oh, no. It's just, hey, it's natural. All kids do it.
Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm. They do.
You're fine on that one. All right.
He was like, whoa.
Hey! Oh, yeah, my son was like, Daddy, it's bigger. Yes, it is.
They go, yeah, crazy. Yeah,
he was playing on the carpet in the video, and then he just looks up at the camera like this, like, oh.
And it can be too much. I had to take Hendrix to the doctor before because it was like,
oh yeah, he was gonna hurt himself. Huh?
That's not a balloon.
Hold it, like, stop. Stop it.
Woo. All right.
Anyway.
La. Hello.
She's psychic to the stars. Psychic Suzanna.
Let's say good morning to the Psychic Suzanna. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's good in the world? You being a good American today? Is there something to vote on wherever you are?
Yes, there is, and don't think we're not going to do it.
Oh, I do.
We're the only country that doesn't realize how important it is.
Well, I will vote today. I don't know anything about anybody yet, but I'm going to lend myself a solid 15 minutes to figure that out before I go to the polling place.
Yep.
That's very cool indeed.
I think that's good. I feel like I can get a pretty good idea of what's going on.
A good read on them.
Still do your civil duty.
I know what my core values are, and I have a pretty good idea, but I like to go back in and just double check, and I don't automatically vote all D or all R or whatever the heck, just cause.
I'm all over the place.
I will be all over the place, sometimes especially on a local level. I'll size you up, be like, I don't like your face. I can't vote for you.
Yeah, I don't like your lips are too small.
Uh-huh. Your name is weird.
Well, and you can't trust the media, the papers, to tell you.
No.
Fake news.
Nope.
Fake news.
The
New York
media
Times.
is just, we are an embarrassment, is what we are. The media.
Yeah.
Shame on us.
Shame.
Yeah. We better not go into this anymore.
No, we're good.
No.
And we're good. We're good media. We don't really talk about that. We go to the news media, but I like to put together my own informed decision. Let's say good morning to Ariel. Good morning, Ariel.
Good morning.
Ariel, I'm going to put you on with Psychic Suzanna, and she's going to take care of you. So what you do is you say good morning and your name, and you let her know how old you are, and she will go from there. Take it away, Ariel.
Good morning. My name is Ariel. I'm 22.
Hello, Ariel. I love gullible people, especially the first caller of the day. Do you know how gullible you are?
Yeah, I'm pretty gullible.
Yeah, and you do know if they have tight pants on, you're just darn right stupid. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
We look good in dem jeans.
It's
You
our
know,
weak
that's what
spot.
it is.
Okay. Here's the story. You will know the man you'll marry at 25.
25. You'll meet that
You
man
will
you're going to
live
marry.
and love in a wooded area, and he's going to pee on a lot of trees. So it's that kind of nature kind of guy.
All right.
I am going to tell you more children than your own will call you mom. I am going to tell you somebody now wants you naked and will say anything to get you naked. I'm also going to tell you that you know how to put things together. You're a natural healer and a natural teacher. And that's sort of why dummies are drawn to you. So let's get a little bit of that coffee bean so we can smell the reality a little bit more. Okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ariel. Have a great day. Let's see. I got to put this one here, and let me go to Karen. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Karen, you're on with Psychic Suzanna. Same deal. Hi, my name's Karen. I'm such and such years old, and she'll go from there. Go ahead, Karen.
Hi, my name is Karen, and I'm 53 years old.
All right, Karen, are you, I know this might shock you, but you're not responsible for everyone. Are you aware of that yet?
No.
Nope, not currently. It's like still taking care of everybody.
You try to take care of everyone, and the lesson is when you carry others' garbage, they don't learn how to recycle. And you're a natural teacher, natural leader. You are highly respected at work. But I'm going to say you spread yourself too thin, so I want you to work on that this year. I do know that when you're about 84, you will be dancing at your great-granddaughter's wedding.
Wow.
I am also going to tell you that there is going to be money out of the blue in the mail within the next 30 days. Don't forget our 10%. And I'm also going to tell you you've got a tree issue, like a tree rotting or something, a tree that needs to be taken care of.
Karen, do you have a tree issue? You laugh like you do.
Oh, my gosh, I do.
See? Look at that. It's all coming together. So you know what that means, Karen? You have to call us back in 31 years to let us know if you do, in fact, dance at that wedding.
Oh, my gosh, I have cold chills because she hit everything on the dot.
If we're still here in 31 years, I'm like, oh, my God, I can't believe I'm here to take this phone call. Karen, thank you so much for the call.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good one. Mediapsychic.com. Do you have anything for us, Suzanna?
Yeah, Zack, just between you and me, a little bit of crawling bugs going to be around.
Crawling bugs.
A little bit of a bug injection here.
The exterminator came like a week ago, so this better work or he's coming back. That's for sure.
Yeah. My dear little Freddie.
Yes.
Yes. There is going to be you're a little potent. Did I tell you that before?
She did tell you
might
that.
have,
didn't she?
yeah.
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, double up the birth control this holiday season.
Oh, man.
Daddy Fred.
Yeah, Fred, I ain't got time for you right now to have a kid. So just I'll
Neither do
I'll
I.
let you know when it's appropriate for the rating schedule. So you be aware.
That's exactly. Do it only during rating schedule. And my Monica, just between you and me, there is going to be fun in another's kitchens with stories about the distant past.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
okay.
cool.
Live long
Mediapsychic.com.
and prosper.
Have a great day,
right.
Susanna. If you want to hit her up, you can always go to Mediapsychic.com. One free question, put K92 in there, and she will hook you up here on your K92 Morning Thang. Picky? Picky?
What will happen?
Oh, yeah. I was hoping I was going to get, you're going to get a call about a bill you don't owe. Like, yes! All right. Let's see. Chris, she's a good person. We like Suzanna. She's very nice. And Doesn't cost anybody anything, so that's that. And we just do it on the podcast and the Facebook. So that was that. Though now, medium Suzanne Northrup, who talks to dead people, I've seen her do some things. So there is that. Let's see. Now, Victoria, though, what she says is you get to control your own destiny. And hey, now, Chris, let's remember, because, Chris says that Psychic Suzanna is a sham. I should point out, Chris, that Psychic Suzanna once told me that I would have unexpected money in the mail. And I did receive $1 the next day. I did. No, it was some stupid. There was a thing. This was like a year or two ago. Newcastle Beer did a thing where if you followed them on Twitter, they'd pay you $1. That was like their thing. And it was like the first 10,000 people. And it came in our prep. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that. And then I completely forgot about it. And like 6 months later, I got a friggin' $1 in the mail from them. And I mean, if that doesn't prove it to you, also the existence of God, just all of it right there. That answers every mystery of the universe from that $1. I think that's pretty simple. It is. Yeah, sure. I probably should have bought a lottery ticket with that. Probably went toward alcohol. Is that better? Oh, it's not with the children. Come on now. That's not. Could have bought a lottery ticket, but I bought some Four Loko instead. Who knew? Good morning, Gwen. Oh, Ariel. Ariel's a big fan of the tight jeans. I could tell she was laughing. You were laughing it up over there. Okay. Y'all, we are done here on the Facebook stream. So I got to finish up here on the radio. And y'all can have a great day. We will, I was almost like, it's Friday tomorrow. Oh, God, no, it's not. Tomorrow is the hump of the day. And we'll get it. So have a great day. Go kick Tuesday in the face. And we will catch you tomorrow. Bye.